13th Street. Good luck to all the high school teams across the Yampa Valley.
Jason here with One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Use your diesel for short trips around town. Over time, that can cause emission systems regen to fail. That leads to vehicle derates and no starts if not addressed. Little road trips once a month will help the regen process work properly and prevent future system failures. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find off Copper Ridge Drive or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Lucas Krupp, I'm number 5. I play guard. I've been playing basketball for 6 or 7 years. My team goals and personal goals is to win the Western Slope and then make a deep playoff run. I also play football, and I'm interested in fishing and just being outside. My favorite subject in school is plant and animal science because I'm passionate about the outdoors and animals. This summer, I hung out with my friends, went camping, and just took it easy. After I graduate, I plan to go to CSU for 4 years. And my favorite movie is The Dark Knight. I'm Lucas Krupp, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Sailors Basketball on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Builders First Source,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
Ellens & Strom, Attorneys at Law,
The Agency Steamboat,
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services,
Mountain Eyeworks,
Steamboat Roofing Company,
One Off Auto Center,
Yampa Valley Bank,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Basketball.
Welcome everybody to KTYV High School Sports. I'm Drew McElhaney of Steamboat Radio, and I'll be bringing you the call tonight. We'll start out tonight here in the Kelly Meek Gymnasium as the Lady Sailors will be taking on the Tigers from Summit County over in Frisco, Colorado. We've got a 3-9 team in the Sailors taking on a 4-9 team in the Summit County Tigers. Summit County Tigers do have a strong, tall presence down low that is going to cause some problems for the Sailors tonight, but maybe Coach Baumgartner's got something up his sleeve. As Jade Close is a freshman at 6'2", so it's going to cause some troubles for the Sailors, but hopefully they've got something up their sleeve. We got 8 minutes on the clock. We got teams in their huddles, and we've got coaches on the sidelines. Referees at the score table getting ready to go. Should be a fun night. We got a doubleheader for you here tonight. The boys will be following the girls, taking on the Summit County Tigers as well. And we'll see if the girls can get their winning ways going. They got a couple wins earlier in the season, but have struggled since. Some injuries, as I can see that Ella DeWolf, one of the main starters at the beginning of the season for the Sailors, on the sideline in a boot. So we will not be seeing Ella DeWolf tonight. And there's the tip, and the tip won by the Sailors. And that was a great job there by the Sailors. And we're underway. And now it's going to be swung around here. Warnke out there. Now it's Baumgartner with the ball. Swings it out to Warnke. Warnke tries to make a move. She'll get it off into the corner. And they'll swing that outside to Budis. Budis with a shot, and she'll miss that one, and it comes down to close the 6'2 freshman of the Summit Tigers. And now the Tigers on offense. That was also number 14, Jordan Neely, that won the tip for the Sailors. And there's a shot put up there by the Tigers, and it's too long, and it'll come down to Baumgartner. She'll now give the ball over to Warnke. Warnke now throwing the ball around, looking for some help, get it over to Dietrich. Dietrich now looking to go inside. Dietrich gets stopped by the defense. She'll kick it back outside. Now Warnke with the ball. Swing it over to Baumgartner on the left side. Sailors going right to left on your radio dial, wearing white uniforms with the red numbers and lettering. Now Warnke drives in, kicks it back out. Dietrich over to the right side. Nothing there. Rotating the ball around the corner, around the circle. Good job there. Good ball movement by the Sailors. There's Budis with a running skyhook shot for two for the Sailors. Sailors on the board early. Great shot there. Signs of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Skyhook there. And now here come the Summit Tigers on the offense. The Tigers now working the ball around. Smith now. Smith will give that over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a shot. She'll miss that. Comes down to Warnke of the Sailors, and she pushes it up the court, but she'll pull it back. Smart move. Gets it to her teammate Budis, and she'll sing it over to Dietrich. Dietrich now back to Budis. Budis back over to Dietrich. On the right side, find Baumgartner. She's kind of in the corner, trapped in the corner, still keeping her dribble alive. Now a wrestle. Bodies go to the floor, and we're going to have a tie-up possession arrow going over to the Tigers. Good strong move there by Naomi Baumgartner, but unfortunately not able to pull the ball away from the Tigers. And with possession arrow, it goes over to the Tigers. Rodriguez will bring it across. She'll find Meyer. Oh, Meyer now over to Rodriguez in the corner, and she'll hit a three. It's Zell Rodriguez with that shot for the Tigers. 3-2, the Tigers lead by one. Here's a little backcourt press here by the Tigers. See how the Sailors handle it. Better get the ball across midcourt, and they will. It's Budis into the paint. Takes on three players. Halfway down, and comes back out and down to the Tigers. It'll be Rodriguez bringing the ball across midcourt for the Tigers. Give a bounce pass over to Meyer. Meyer guarded by Dietrich. Puts a move on her. Goes in. Doesn't like it. Turns around. Kicks it back out. They'll swing it around. Smith now with a long three. She'll miss that. And great job by Jordan Neely, keeping the 6'2 freshman close off the boards, and gets the rebound and also draws the foul. Good job there by Jordan Neely early on. It'll be Sailor ball with 4:56 left to go here in the first quarter. 3-2 as we are just underway. You're listening to KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and 97.7 on the FM dial, and the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com. If you want to watch this game with the broadcast, go to Steamboat Radio YouTube channel, and you'll find us there. Now it's Baumgartner with the ball up top. She's going to work it over to Dietrich. Dietrich now will bring it out to the center. Over to Warnke. Warnke on the left corner and has to swing it back out. Now Dietrich will drive into the paint. Good move. Euro step. Oh, and doesn't get the fall. Great play right there. Fantastic. I'd like to see more of that. He just didn't get the shot to fall, but he had a good shot. Now Rodriguez will swing it over to Smith. Smith, long three. She'll miss that. Good, strong rebound by the Tigers. Missed that. But there's the 6'2 freshman gathering that rebound and putting it back in. That was a good rebound by number 12, Ashton Eitel. Just into the game for the Tigers. Sailors able to beat the press again. Good job. I know that coach was worried about that coming into the game. And the girls handle it good, but Dietrich turns it over as she tries to go into the paint. And now it's the Tigers on offense. 5-2, the Tigers have a lead. 3:40 left to go in the first. Now they'll swing it inside to the freshman. Over the top. Great move there, but Jordan Neely plays tough defense. Gets her to miss the shot. Gets the rebound, and the Sailors are off and running. Now it's going to be Warnke. She'll swing that over to Dietrich. Dietrich looking for some help. Now she'll swing it back out to Warnke. Warnke to Dietrich. Dietrich, oh, good bounce past the Buddhist. About 6 feet out. She'll miss that one. Should have probably used the glass, but that's okay. Baumgartner, strong move to the paint, and she'll get that to fall. 5-4. Sailors 1 point behind. 3:08 left to go here in the first. Lady Sailors staying in this one. Now it's the Tigers on offense. It'll be Rodriguez over to Meyer. Now Meyer swings it around. Rodriguez will have it. Still drive into the paint. Takes on the trees. Can't get it to fall. Baumgartner, strong rebound for the Sailors. No time to set off a press. That's what's great about that. The Sailors come across midcourt with no problem. Dietrich now try to bounce pass it into Baumgartner, but Rodriguez steps in the way and intercepts that for the Tigers. Now it'll be Meyer bringing the ball across midcourt for the Tigers. She'll come up to Dietrich. Dietrich now, they'll swing it over to Rodriguez. Sailors in a 2-1-2 zone right now, and it'll be a long shot by Meyer, and it goes long, and nobody can get the rebound, and goes out of bounds over to the Sailors. Baumgartner, and it looks like the Eitel girl, Ashton Eitel, got tangled up on the rebound and maybe rolled an ankle or something. She's definitely got a little bit of a limp. 2:22 left to go here in the first. 5-4. We got a little bit of a stoppage here for an injured player. Nope, I had the wrong. Yep, it is Ashton Eitel that is injured and working her way off slowly right now with the help of the coach. From what I can tell, I'm guessing she rolled her ankle. Not grabbing any certain part of the body, so it's hard to tell if it's a knee or an ankle, but I think she just rolled her ankle. And the court is now clear, and we're back under action. There's the whistle. Baumgartner will inbound it. Some new players in for the Sailors. This McCarthy, Emmy McCarthy in for the Sailors. She'll get that in down to Buddha. She'll miss that shot. Dietrich, she had about a 10-footer, and she passed it up. It's knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. Dietrich there with a good chance, but decided not to pull the trigger. Now inbounding will be Baumgartner on her baseline. She'll get that into Bender, and that's thrown into the backcourt. That's going to be a backcourt violation. And the ball will go back over to the Tigers. .152 left to go here in the first. 5-4. Sailors trailing just by 1. Staying in this one in early goings. There's a shot there by Smith, and that will miss. Meyer tracks it down for the Tigers and swings it out to Rodriguez. Now Meyer in down low. And that's going to be missed. And then Meyer with the rebound puts it way high off the top of the backboard. That'll be out of bounds. Goes over to the Sailors. Dietrich will come back out and Warnke back into the game. The Sailors will inbound the ball in the backcourt. No press put on this time. Sailors have an easy cross across midcourt. Now Warnke takes it straight to the hole. Strong, powerful move. Misses. Strong rebound by Budis, and can't get that to fall. But it went off a Tiger, and it stays with the Sailors. Sailors will be inbounding the ball on the baseline. And the inbound pass is just a little too high and far for anybody to handle. The Sailors throw it out of bounds, and it'll be Tiger ball. That is Isa Cirillo for the Sailors into the game. Coach running down the bench tonight for sure. Swinging it around now. Meyer with the ball for the Tigers. She'll swing that out to Lyman. Lyman can't get that to fall. Strong rebound. And unfortunately, Sailors don't grab the rebound. They knock it out, but the Tigers were able to grab it. And now quick try to get it into their tall center. She can't handle it. It goes to Meyer. Meyer throws it up too hard off the glass, and it's pulled down by Sarillo. For the Sailors. Now Warnke with the Sailors will bring the ball across midcourt. Swinging it around. Bender in the corner will find Buddes open underneath. Oh, she misses. She wishes she had that one back. That was the most open shot she'll have tonight. And now Warnke blocked by Close. The 6'2 freshman of Summit County blocked Warnke on that shot. Boy, I bet Bettis would love to have that shot back as she was wide open underneath for that one. 5-4, 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Sailors still hanging in there. Now Sorio will be entering the ball. She gives that to Neely. Now to Warnke. Warnke on Meyer. He beats her, but then kicks it back out. Now Neely, pump fake, drives in, has it knocked away. Goes to Warnke. She puts it up and puts it in. Sailors with the lead. 6-5, 12 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Now Rodriguez for the Tigers over to Meyer. Meyer guarded by Warnke, kicks it out. Open shot for Rodriguez, and that doesn't fall. She misses it, and it comes down to the Sailors. And we'll end the first quarter with the Lady Sailors in the lead, 6-5. Well, it's good to be back here on the call, calling these games for all of you. I've missed that. We have taken a little bit of a break there from calling games, and it's good to be back on air with all of you. And the Sailors with a lead here at the end. Okay, well, that's not good. All righty, well, we got 21 seconds left here at the end of the first quarter. We'd like to thank Yampa Valley Bank, the Valley's only locally owned bank with locations both in Craig and in Steamboat, member FDIC. And it's we're coming to the end of the break here, and we'll start the second quarter, I apologize. And it will be the Tiger ball starting out. It's going to be Meyer. She'll be inbounding the ball for the Tigers to Rodriguez. And it will come out. She'll throw it back to Meyer. Now they're underway. Meyer now brings out top of the key. Long three. Too hard off the iron. Gathered by Smith of the Tigers. Can't make that follow-up shot. And Meyer out-hustles the rest of the Sailors team to get that rebound. Now she'll jack up a three. Misses that one. And good blocking out there by one of the Tigers, and now Neely of the Sailors will get the rebound, and it'll be knocked out of bounds. It'll be Sailor ball. Ella Shabbat with the strong rebound there by the Tigers. Now it's going to be Warnke giving it over to Dietrich. And Warnke will find Naomi Baumgartner underneath. Finds Buddes, and she puts the shot up from about 10 feet out and missed that one. And I believe Baumgartner with the foul on the rebound. And it was Baumgartner called on that foul, trying to get the rebound. 7:17 left to go in the first half. Sailors, if you're just tuning in, this is the Lady Sailors taking on the Lady Tigers of Summit County. 6-5, Sailors with the lead. Now Rodriguez brings it across, swings it to the right side to Smith. Now over to the top, back out to Meyer. Meyer driving in on Warnke. Warnke all over. She's going to have to give up the ball. She'll find Smith out top. They'll rotate the ball around. Now it's Rodriguez. She'll bring it back up top. Drives into the paint. Nothing there. And Baumgartner will clean it up. They'll try to trap her. She stepped out of bounds as she tried to make the pass, and so give it back over to the Tigers. Thank you so much, Brian Harvey, for everything you do. All right, now there is Meyer with a rebound on a missed shot, and the Tigers go back up on top, 7-6. And we'll see here, now it'll be Baumgartner with the ball coming across midcourt. And she'll look for her first pass. She'll give it over to the left side to Dietrich. Dietrich now guarded by Smith of the Tigers. Bounce pass into the paint to Jordan Neely. Almost travels, but doesn't. Now finds Warnke. Warnke, quick shot. Just misses that one. I like that play. She called for the ball. They got it to her, and she didn't even hesitate. Went right with the shot. Just missed it as the Sailors trail by 1 point. 7-6. Now Tigers back on action. It's Smith with the ball on the right side, guarded by Buddes. Buddes stops her. Meyer gets the bounce pass, though, inside in the paint, kisses off the glass to extend the lead for the Tigers, 9-6. Now here comes Warnke. Warnke across. And it's going to be Buddes now with the ball. Timeout called by Coach Baumgartner of the Sailors. He wants to talk things over. 5:45 left to go here in the first half. 9 points for the Tigers, 6 points for your Sailors. We'd like to thank Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law. When life gives you a technical foul, Ellens and Strom's attorney at law has your back. Criminal, civil, estate planning, real estate, business, and more. Go to ellensstrom.com. The agency Steamboat. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. The agency Steamboat has you covered. And Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, bringing you the insurance shot of the game. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, they're a solution for life. And Mountain Eye Works, helping you and the refs see better. For all your eye care needs, go to Central Park Plaza and online at mountainEyeWorks.com. All right, well, 5:45 left to go here in the first half. Lady Sailors trailing by 3, still in this game. Both teams have 9 losses on the season. The Tigers had score of one more game than the Sailors, so they're 4-9, whereas the Lady Sailors are 3-9. There's the buzzer for action to start back up. It's going to be Sailor ball. Sailors going right to left on your radio dial. Inbounding just over the midcourt stripe. She'll give it in to Buddes. Buddes looking for a long 3. Misses everything. But a battle for the ball. Looks like Dietrich threw that off of the Tiger player, but they're going to say it was out of bounds on the Sailors, and it's going to go back over to the Tigers. It's going to be Rodriguez bringing the ball across now for the Tigers. She'll swing that to Smith. Now out to Meyer. Meyer on the left side swings it to the center. Smith, pump fake on Warnke, drives in. Now kick out. Rodriguez, open 3. Misses that. No one there for the rebound. Smith gets it. She floats that one up. Can't get the roll. Baumgartner can't control the rebound, and it'll stay with the Tigers. Now, plenty of opportunities there for the Sailors. Just couldn't get their hands on the ball. A little bit lacking in some blocking out there and allowed them to get that rebound. But Jordan Neely will come to the bench, and they'll bring in young Bender. Bender is just moving tall girls in and out to try to combat against the 6'2 freshman of the Tigers. There's a shot put up by the Tigers. They missed that one, and now it's Warnke. Warnke's got 1-on-3. Nope, 1-on-1 now, and she goes in, and she is blocked hard by number 11, Smith. And Warnke goes hard to the floor, but no foul called. It looked kind of clean. Warnke wanted a foul called, but don't we all? It did look clean from up here. And now it'll be Sailor ball. Warnke with the ball up top, looking for some help. Pump fake, drives down, now kicks out, has an open Bender. Bender finds Naomi Baumgartner at the free throw line. Too hard, back iron. And Buddes can't control the rebound and goes over to the Tigers. It'll be Rodriguez coming across midcourt. Swings it to the left side to Meyer. Meyer looking for something. Nothing there. Now out to Rodriguez. Swinging it around. Now Smith on the right corner. Taking on Buddes. But now tries to feed it to close. The 6'2 freshman can't get it to her. Warnke taking on the whole team. Drives in. No foul called. But this shot is cleaned up by Naomi Baumgartner. And that's a 2-point bucket there for the Sailors. 4:18 left to go in the first half. Sailors only down by 1. 9-8 is your score. Now the Tigers on offense. It's Meyer. Meyer pump fake on Baumgartner. Drives to the lane. No foul called. No shot missed, and it's Sailor ball. Warnke now will control it for the Sailors, and she'll bring it across midcourt. Looking for some help, and setting up the office. She'll swing it out top to Dietrich. Dietrich swings it around now to Buddes. Buddes will drive in the free throw line. Take a shot, and she's nothing but net. Great shot there by Buddes. Sailors on top, 10-9. 3:44 left to go in the first half. Now Rodriguez of the Tigers bringing the ball across midcourt. Swinging that around. She'll give that over to Lyman. Lyman now to Smith. Smith drives in. She'll draw a foul on Baumgartner, and she'll be shooting 2. That'll be the second foul on Naomi Baumgartner, one of the leaders of this Lady Sailors team. 3:30 left to go. 10-9. Your Sailors lead by 1. Smith now with her first shot. It'll bounce around, roll around on the rim, and off to the side. And we'll have some substitutions here as McCarthy comes back in and Sario. And Smith will now attempt her second free throw here. And that one looks a lot better and finds nothing but net. So we've got a 10-10 game with 3:30 left to go in the first half. And it's going to be Bender coming to the bench for the Sailors and playing a little substitution game here as we'll bring in Neely for the offensive end. Jordan Neely. Now McCarthy tries to feed it inside. Knocked away by Meyer. Now it's Neely trying to feed it inside. Now there's a scrap for the ball, and it's ripped away by the Tigers, and Rodriguez controls it now for the Tigers. Swings it to the right side. Smith, she tries to drive in, puts a shot up, contested there by Neely, and it comes down to McCarthy, but McCarthy tries to dribble out of the pack and gets it knocked away, and the Tigers control it now. Long shot by Smith, and she hits that 3. Giving them a 3-point lead now with just 2:47 left to go in the first half. 13-10. Sailors trail now by 3. Warnke looking for some help. Desperation shot there, but not Baumgartner to clean it up. And there's going to be a foul underneath on Baumgartner. It was on the floor, though. It won't be a shooting foul. Yeah, it was, Warnke got herself into a little bit of a pickle there, but, wisely just put the shot up instead of traveling. Wasn't what you would saw, the shot that she would want, but it worked out. And now Sailors inbounding the ball, and they're underneath their own basket. Oh, Bender was wide open, but they missed her. And now they'll give it out to the corner. Now they try to feed it in to Bender, and it's knocked away. Quick hands there by Shabbat. Shabbat knocked it away. Now Rodriguez long 3. That looks good, and it is. That's a great shot. You could tell it was going to be good long before it even went in. 16-10 as they stretch it out to their biggest lead of the game by 6. Sailors trail by 6. Look like they might have a lead going into half, but with 2 3-pointers back-to-back, they've expanded their lead here. Sailors really need something to happen on the offense. It's McCarthy. She'll swing it over to Bender. Bender now being guarded by Shabbat. She'll give it up to McCarthy. They're just way out top, not anywhere near the basket. Now she'll drive in, kick it back out. Nobody's open for her. She went to dribble again, knew that she couldn't dribble again, and ended up traveling. That's just just a little bit of a lack of focus right there. Forgot that she'd already picked up her dribble, got herself into a little bit of a pickle. 1:52 left to go. Sailors trailed by 6. It's their biggest deficit so far of the game. They were hanging in there, and now the defense matters here. You don't want to fall too much more behind. But there's a great give and go to Rodriguez, but she misses it. But a great rebound by Shabbat as the Sailors get out rebound there, and the Tigers retain control. So the Sailors got the stop they needed, but they didn't get the rebound that they needed. There's another give and go. They're in the same play. Back to Rodriguez again. Same thing. Misses it. Same thing. Shabbat with the offensive rebound. Kicks it back out. So that's 2 times the Sailors have stopped them, but were unable to get the rebound. Now Shabbat inside. Taking on Bender. Makes a nice move and puts a good shot in there. And they go up 18-10. Now the Sailors have no one but themselves to blame on that one. They did what they needed to do. They stopped them twice. They just didn't box out and get the rebound, and they allowed the Tigers to score. And now they turn it over again. McCarthy on that turnover, and now back the other way. It's going to be Rodriguez. Another give and go to Rodriguez. Same play again. This time she doesn't take the shot. She tries to feed it down low, and Meyer unable to handle the hot pass, and it goes over to the Sailors. A couple substitutions here as the starters will come back in. They got a quick little break, but 40 seconds left to go. And I get it, Coach Baumgartner wants some points here before we get done. We played too good of a first half to go inbound by 8. So if we can get a bucket here, go in by 6, I'd give that a win for the Sailors. Now Baumgartner tries to cross over. Can't do it. Shabbat tries to knock it away. No foul called. Letting them play. Warnke now. She'll drop it down to Dietrich. Finds her underneath. Goes up. She's blocked from behind by the 6'2 freshman. That's a tough one. You get down that low underneath the basket, and you got to kind of come back out to make the shot, and not allow that tall freshman to block her shot. It'll be Sailor ball on the baseline. 14 seconds left to go. It's Baumgartner. Feeds it right into Dietrich. Meyer of the Tigers knocks the inbound pass away. Only takes a microsecond off the clock. It'll be Baumgartner on the opposite side of the basket, inbounding it underneath her own basket here for the Sailors. Looking to give it to one of the Budis has it in the paint. Nice shot. Oh, come on. It went halfway down and bounced back out. That looked like it was good. Cannot believe that did not find its way all the way through the cylinder. 7 seconds left to go here in the first half. 18-10. Thank you for tuning in for high school sports on KTYV Sports on FM. Now Rodriguez is going to go coast to coast and floats it in. Nobody steps in front of the player to stop the ball, and she has an easy run right to the hoop. So the Sailors, who were tied at 10-10 in this first half, well, they go down by 10 at the halftime. 20-10. We'll see you back here in 10 minutes for the second half.
Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Builders First Source,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law,
The Agency Steamboat,
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services,
Mountain Eye Works,
Steamboat Roofing Company,
One Off Auto Center,
Yampa Valley Bank,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DOTSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home home team.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski bike run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailors sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Hey there, this is Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. If you're listening to this ad right now, it means you're paying attention to youth sports here in the Yampa Valley. And I guess I know a thing or two about those, as I am a self-proclaimed recovering youth sports parent. I'm also a realtor here in Steamboat Springs, so if I can help you out with any of your needs whatsoever, please don't hesitate to give me a call. 970-846-5101. Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. Go Sailors!
Hi, this is PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley Bank is so proud to sponsor the Steamboat Sailor Athletics. The Sailors consistently have the best all-around athletes, biggest hearts, and the loudest, most loyal fans. Thank you for your support of the Steamboat Sailors. Listen and watch on Steamboat Radio, KTYV 105.7, Sports on FM. And remember, let's go, Sailors!
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Luke Jordan, number 12. I play wing. I've been playing basketball for 4 years now. Our team goal is to go to the playoffs and win a playoff game. I play football. My favorite subject is CCP, because I get ready for college. In the summer, I went to some basketball camps and football camps. After I graduate, I plan to go to college, thinking Colorado, and I don't know what I'm going to do yet for college, but my favorite movie is Ratatouille. I am Luke Jordan. I am proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Is your vehicle ready for our harsh Colorado winter? The all-new Steamboat Motors Expanded Service Department state-of-the-art repair shop is here for you and your vehicle, servicing trucks, cars, and SUVs. From oil changes and tune-ups to full engine replacements and everything in between. Steamboat Motors certified mechanics will keep your vehicle running smoothly. Steamboat Motors, a consistent J.D. Power Award winner, sales and service. West Steamboat on Highway 40 and online at steamboatmotors.com.
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DOTSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
Hi, this is Jimmy from Builders First Source, now in 2 locations here in Steamboat Springs. And we're proud to support Steamboat Sailor Sports on KTYV Sports on FM. At Builders First Source, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School Sports. Builders First Source, now with 2 locations east of downtown Steamboat on Pine Grove Road and west of town on 13th Street. Good luck to all the high school teams across the Yampa Valley.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Thomas Krupp. I wear number 22, and I'm a wing. I've been playing basketball for 6 or 7 years. Our team goals are to make the playoffs this year. I also play football. My favorite subject in school is carpentry because I get to build stuff. I went to football camps for the summer, and after I graduate, I'm going to go to a school for football. I'm undecided. My favorite movie is the Minecraft movie. I am Thomas Krupp, and I am proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hey there, this is Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. If you're listening to this ad right now, it means you're paying attention to youth sports here in the Yampa Valley. And I guess I know a thing or two about those, as I am a self-proclaimed recovering youth sports parent. I'm also a realtor here in Steamboat Springs, so if I can help you out with any of your needs whatsoever, please don't hesitate to give me a call. 970-846-5101. Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. Go Sailors!
Jason here with One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Use your diesel for short trips around town. Over time, that can cause emission systems regens to fail. That leads to vehicle derates and no starts if not addressed. Little road trips once a month will help the regen process work properly and prevent future system failures. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find off Copper Ridge Drive or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com.
We go the extra mile.
Hi, this is PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley Bank is so proud to sponsor the Steamboat Sailor Athletics. The Sailors consistently have the best all-around athletes, biggest hearts, and the loudest, most loyal fans. Thank you for your support of the Steamboat Sailors. Listen and watch on Steamboat Radio, KTYV 105.7.
Mountain Eyeworks, open for all your eye care needs. Whether you're on the field, court, or ice, Mountain Eyeworks will help you play to the best of your ability.
Mountain Eyeworks!
Let our family help your family see better.
Dr. Erica Musgrove and Dr. Brian Williams provide comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Come see all the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses. Mountain Eyeworks, located in Central Park Plaza in Steamboat and Victory Way in Quay.
Schedule an appointment today at MountainEyeworks.com. Go Sailors!
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Giovanni Munoz. I'm number 4. I'm a guard. I've been playing basketball since I was like 10 years old. Our goal for this season is to grow as a team and win league. I play soccer, and I like hanging out with my friends and just having fun. My favorite subject is science because it's really interesting to me. Over the summer, I just hung out with my friends and just chilled. My plans after high school is go to college, not sure. My favorite movie is Zootopia 2. I am Giovanni Munoz, and I am proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Sailors Basketball on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Builders First Source,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law,
The Agency Steamboat,
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services,
Mountain Eyeworks,
Steamboat Roofing Company,
One Off Auto Center,
Yampa Valley Bank,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Kelly Meek Gymnasium for Steamboat Springs High School basketball. The second half of the ladies' game just underway. First two times up the court for the Sailors here in the second half came away with 0 points. First time down for the Tigers, they did get a bucket. So they're up 22-10 right now. They've expanded their lead out to 12. That time, the good defense by the Sailors, and they get the turnover. So the Sailors on offense, going left to right on your radio dial, wearing white uniforms, red numbers, red lettering. It'll be Naomi Baumgartner on the left side with the ball. Swing it out to Neely at the top of the key. Now over to Butas. Butas inside. Can't get it. She has it knocked away. Body's on the floor, but it comes up to the Tigers, and it'll be Rodriguez controlling it for the Tigers. She'll swing it to the left side to Meyer. Now out to Smith. Smith's looking for somebody down low. Nobody there, and do a little redirection of offense there. Now Meyer feeds it down low to close. The 6'2 freshman gets an easy bucket there as they feed that one to her. And it was a good feed to her. And there's going to be a foul called there on Rodriguez, trying to knock the ball away from Warnke of the Sailors. It'll be Sailor ball inbounding on kind of just off to the side of their own basket here. Baumgartner with the ball, looking to feed it into somebody. Nobody's getting open. She's got to get it in. Gets it to Warnke. Warnke knocked to the floor again by Rodriguez. No foul called. They'll say out of bounds on Warnke. Guess she just kind of lost her own footing. She got the foul called earlier when that happened, but not that time. We got a timeout already on the floor. Something Coach Baumgartner not liking what he's seeing straight out of the locker room here in the second half. We'd like to thank Steamboat Motors, Ford, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks with store-to-door service and online at steamboatmotors.com. You can also visit their showroom, West Steamboat, on Highway 40. One Off Auto Center, formerly Doc's Autos. They same great service, same place for all your automotive repair needs on Copper Ridge Drive. Also specializing in diesel. It's very important to a lot of people in this town. Steamboat Roofing, for all your roofing needs. Go to steamboatroofing.com, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. Hopefully we'll be raising one here if the Sailors can get back into this game against the Summit County Tigers. They were hanging in there tight in the first quarter, but they have let it slip away, and right now trail by 12. It'll be Rodriguez into... It's Meyer, long three for the Tigers, and wow, they're going to call... They're calling a foul on Warnke. My guess is saying that she stepped into Meyer's landing zone. She'll get 3 free throws here. I think Warnke was just turning to block out the shooter. And so she turned and put her body into the shooter to block her out after the shot. And I guess they're saying that she was in her landing zone, which is a foul. You got to give the shooter a safe spot to land. That keeps people from rolling their ankles. Now Meyer makes only one of the 3. Sailors trail 25-10, but are on the offensive end now. Warnke dribbles from the left side to the right side. Now back over to the middle to Butas. Over to Dietrich. Dietrich looking for some help. We'll find Baumgartner. I'd like to see Baumgartner get a little bit more aggressive on the offensive end. She's a team leader. I'd like to see her get a little bit more aggressive. Now the Sailors just moving the ball around the perimeter. There's a pump fake by Baumgartner. Drives into the lane, and it just rolls off the edge and doesn't fall. But that was a great opportunity, and it was all done by her just taking the aggressiveness and going straight to the hole. 25-10, 5:03 left to go here in the third. Lady Sailors trying to crawl their way back into this game. Tigers with the ball. Rodriguez, Meyer, Smith, 3. It's off the mark. Comes down. It'll hit Baumgartner of the Sailors and go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. Quick substitution here as Warnke will come to the bench and Sarillo will come back in. And Smith inbounding it for the Tigers. She'll try to bounce pass it into Close. She gets it to her. Close hounded by Neely. Can't get a clean shot. Body's on the floor. They're saying white 4. That's going to be a foul on Naomi Baumgartner. That's going to be third or second? That might be her third. See if the scoreboard changes. Right now it only has her listed as 2 fouls. And now the ball is inbounded to Rodriguez, and they'll swing it out. It's Meyer. Meyer to the left side to Smith. And there is an illegal screen. That illegal screen was by Shabbat. Ellie Shabbat. Shabbat. 4:38, 25-10. Sailors trying to crawl their way back in. Now Dietrich cross midcourt. It is kind of nice that the Summit Tigers aren't full court pressing the Sailors. The Sailors getting to play some good, clean basketball here in this game. It's good for them. Now it's going to be Baumgartner. Great look inside to Butas, and she can't get it to fall, but great look right there. Great opportunity for the Sailors. Butas not happy with herself, is smacking herself on the head for not being pleased with herself, and they'll sit her as she's kind of going a little emotional right now, as she's not happy with herself, and that'll bring McCarthy back into the game for the Sailors. So you got Baumgartner, Neely, Dietrich, Sarillo, and McCarthy on the floor for the Sailors. Long inbound pass out to Dietrich at the top of the key. She'll swing that over to Baumgartner. Baumgartner drives in the paint, draws the defense, kicks it back out. Neely now will give it over to McCarthy. Slashing in is Baumgartner. Gets the pass, puts it up, misses. Strong rebound by Jordan Neely, and she's fouled going back up. Taking advantage of the 6'2 freshman out of the game right now, taking a rest. Jordan Neely getting a rebound and going back up. Now, needs to make her free throws here. This is pretty important. Needs some baskets. Need to start getting some points. Stuck on 10 right now. She'll find the back iron and miss that one. Stuck on 10. We were tied at 10-10. Had the lead for a little while there in the first half. 2 back-to-back three-pointers kind of extended the lead to 16-10, and ever since then it's been all Tigers. Tigers up 25-10 as Jordan Neely makes 1 of 2 there, so the Sailors finally off that 10 mark. 25-11 Sailors. All righty, now we've Rodriguez bringing it across midcourt, disrupted there by Sarillo, makes her dribble it off her own foot, and turnover. Ball goes back to the Sailors. So Sailors here could get a point, and they'll slowly start working their way back into the game. Now Dietrich over to McCarthy. Wanted a slashing Naomi Baumgartner, but it wasn't there. Now it's going to be Dietrich with the ball. Swings it over to Sarillo, top of the key. She'll give it over to Bender. Bender looking for something. Now Baumgartner to Sarillo. Slashing Bender. Bender's got it, and a nice kiss off the glass. Great shot there. I just want to call her by her sister's name because I called her sister's games for so many years. Peyton Bender right there with a great shot, and it was a great, nicely run offensive play by the Lady Sailors. And they answer back down on the other end. The Tigers can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Peyton Bender. So she's doing it on both ends of the court. Now Dietrich will beat Rodriguez on the dribble out top. It's a perfect move. And the Sailors now moving with a little bit of energy right now. There's another slashing Bender. They don't get it to her. Now Baumgartner up top, swings it over to the right side. It's Dietrich. Dietrich looking for some help. Gives it back up to McCarthy. Swing it to the left side. Baumgartner thought about a three. Pulled it back. Now drives paint. The guys that knocked between her legs. Gets it back. Swings it out top. Now Sailors control it still. McCarthy looking for some help. Will find Sarillo. Top of the key. Pump fake. Drives into the paint. Nice shot. Nice drive there. And all Rodriguez could do of the Summit County Tigers was Fowler. And will be shooting two. 25-13. 2:35 left to go in the third. And she'll knock that one down. Good shot there by Sarillo. Ciralo making that one for the Sailors. 25-14. Hit this one, and we're down. Oh, that chance for an offensive rebound on the missed free throw. Peyton Bender can't handle it. Sailors had a chance there, man, especially if she grabbed that one. We could have been under 10-point lead there. Sailors actually are crawling their way back in. I like it. 2:35 on the clock here in the third quarter. It's Tiger ball as they bring it across midcourt. So we get to the left side. Trying to get it in. Now they get it into close. The freshman, 6'2 freshman. No. Back out to Meyer. Meyer will swing it to the right side to Smith, guarded by McCarthy to try to give and go, but double teamed by the Sailors. Wow, and Meyer able to muscle through two Sailor defenders and muscle that basket in. 27-14. Sailors trail now. That was a good play there by the Tigers. Meyer battling through two defenders. And there's a great shot by McCarthy over two defenders. And she gets the bucket for the Sailors as we go 27-16 with 1:45 left to go here in the first quarter. Now, it's going to be, let's see, Smith with the ball. She'll swing it over to Meyer. Meyer on the right side for the Tigers. Tries to get a slashing Smith, and it's knocked away by the Sailors, and the Sailors come up with the ball, and they're pushing it across midcourt. It's McCarthy. McCarthy looking for some help. Swings to the left side to Ciralo. Ciralo looking for somebody. Now we'll find it over to McCarthy on the left wing. Now back out to Butas at the top of the key. She's going to drive in, go one-on-one against her defender, but kiss it in. Man, I really like what I'm seeing in Butas tonight, man. She has really elevated her game since the last game I called. 27-18, 53 seconds left to go in the third. Your Sailors only trailing by 9, crawling back in. Yeah, man, I really impressed with Brooke Butas tonight, man. She is really playing strong. And if she'd have made a couple of those shots that she really wishes she'd had back, man, she'd have a great scoring night. She already does, but it would be even more impressive. Lady Sailors really trying to give it everything they can, for sure. We'd like to thank Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing local point of sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to your business. Learn more at DotsonPOS.com. And Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Come in for a test nap today at Loggers Lane. All right, with 53 seconds left to go here in the third. It's going to be Tiger ball. And the Tigers going right to left on your radio dial right now. And it's got Smith up top, guarded by Dietrich of the Sailors. They'll try to pass it into Shabbat over the top. She'll take the shot. It's missed. Hustle there by Rodriguez of the Tigers to track down the rebound, but they can't. They get a little sloppy with it. Now the Sailors have it. It's Warnke. She drives in. Oh, no. She tried to kick it back to the trailing player behind her, and unfortunately they couldn't handle the pass, and it's the backcourt violation. Sailors had a chance there to even cut it closer. Could have gotten it down to 7 points at the beginning of the fourth if they could have just gotten that one. Now Shabbat down low, tough against two tall players of the Sailors, and the Sailors come away with the rebound. And here comes Warnke across midcourt. 10 seconds here left in the third. Sailors got a chance here to cut it down. It's gonna be a nice short shot there. Oh, just missed by Jordan Neely. She had about a 4-footer, just tried to float it up there, didn't fall. Ball goes out of bounds. It's Sailor ball, 2.5 seconds on the clock. So the Sailors got to inbound this one, and then they've got to make the shot real quick. Got to shoot it, got to shoot it, got to shoot it. They didn't look at the clock, and the time runs out. So that's all right. We're at the end of three, 27-18. Lady Sailors trail by 9. Listen, That's just a learning experience right there, you know. No, was that run perfectly? No, not at all. But it's a learning experience. Got to look at the clock. They should have known. I don't know if I can put that on Coach or who I'd put that on. They got to know they got 2.5 seconds. You inbound the pass. The first person who gets the ball on the inbound pass has to take that shot. And they tried to make 2 extra passes and just ran out of time. They'll do better next time, I'm sure. That'll be something that they can practice in practice. Well, that's the Captain Obvious call of the game. 27-18, Lady Sailors not out of this one at any means. This is anybody's ball game. And they've done a great job talking to Coach before the game. He was talking about this young lady, River Close. Interesting. River Close, the center. Somehow I've gotten my notes all mixed up here. I apologize. Alrighty. Well, anyways, the ball is inbounded to the Tigers. And it's going to be Rodriguez up top. Baumgartner guarding her tight. Now they give it to Smith. They're trying to get it back to Rodriguez. They're not allowing the give and go. Baumgartner all over Rodriguez. They get it into the 6'2 freshman. Can't get her shot to fall, and the Sailors get the rebound. It was Jordan Neely. Tries to feed it out to Dietrich. Knocked away by Rodriguez of the Tigers, and it will stay with the Sailors. Baumgartner will inbound the ball to Warnke in the backcourt, and Warnke's going to be the one that brings her across midcourt, across the S. And now to the left side to Dietrich. Dietrich looking as they run the offense. Swings that over to Neely, top of the key. Warnke, pump fake, drives in, floats one up, can't get it to fall. Comes down to Meyer of the Tigers underneath. And it's going to be the Tigers with the ball across midcourt as Rodriguez, guarded by Baumgartner, swings it over to Smith. Smith, long three, way off the mark. And it comes down to Butas, and Butas is off and running for the Sailors. Great outlet pass to Naomi Baumgartner, and the bucket doesn't fall. That pass by Butas was so good that Baumgartner didn't even have to make a dribble. Like, led her perfectly. 1-2 and up with the layup. Just a little too firm on the shot, and it found it's bounced off too hard. Didn't have that nice soft touch on it. 7:01, 7 minutes to go here in the game. 27-18. Sailors need defense and offense, and that is not the defenses they want. They let Smith just walk right in and lay that one in too easy as there was a breakdown on the defensive end. Now, the Lady Sailors now trailing by 11. Swinging the ball around, looking for something. Butas has to be the one they're looking to get the ball to. She's having the game tonight so far. She's the hot hand. She's got the ball right now on the left side. Dribbles into the paint. Free throw line. Pulls up. Finds a Warnke. Warnke shot. She makes that one about 16 feet out for that one by Warnke. 29-20. Back under 10 points. 6:20 left to go in the game as the Tigers. Smith will bring it across midcourt, guarded by Dietrich, looking for a screen, gets the screen, doesn't use the screen, goes opposite direction, now kicks it out to Meyer. Meyer for a three, misses that one, but the 6'2 freshman strong on the rebound, and now the Tigers still control the ball. They can work clock if they want to. But now they'll bring it back out top is Meyer. Meyer will drop it off to Smith. Smith guarded by Dietrich. Into the middle. And then that dribble, put the ball on the floor, allowed the defenders to tie it up, and Butas does exactly that. Ties her up, and it's a possession back to the Sailors. And that was number 12. That was Ashton Eitel, the young lady who left the game earlier injured, was in for that play. And the Sailors get the turnover. We got a timeout on the floor. 5:49 left to go here in the game. 29-20. Sailors still in this one. Nobody singing yet on this one. We'd like to thank Builders First Source for all your building materials with two convenient locations in Steamboat Springs on 13th Street and Pine Grove Road. You know, just across the railroad tracks there, down there by Fetcher's Pond. You're listening to KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and 97.7 and online at steamboatradio.com. Watch the game on the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. KTYV, Steamboat Springs, your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection. There's the buzzer, Baumgartner. Coach Baumgartner, he's using a little extra time here, getting his team back out on the court as the Tigers wait patiently, and now the Sailors come out of their huddle. They're ready to play. It's going to be Warnke inbounding the ball to Dietrich with 5:49 left to go in the game. Sailors trailing by 9. If you're just joining us, the Sailors taking on the Tigers from Frisco, Colorado, the Summit County High School. And the Sailors wearing white uniforms going left to right on your radio dial. Oh, they find a Dietrich down low. Kick it back out to Warnke. Great play, great shot. See, when you do this game right, it's easy. Great shot, great basketball right there by the Lady Sailors. 29-22, and there's a turnover at midcourt. And Sailors ball. Bucket here brings it within 5 points. A bucket here brings it within 5 points with 5:26 left to go in the game. Quick substitutions. Serralo out. It'll be Baumgartner back in. Dietrich inbounding to Warnke. Warnke having a great game tonight. It's made some wonderful shots. Finding her touch. Dietrich now to left side, swings it over to Neely up top. Baumgartner right side. Now Butas up top. Now Jordan on the left side. Just kind of working the offense, waiting for that open shot. Oh, Jordan Neely wanted that one. Oh, pump fake in the paint by Baumgartner. Bounces. Oh, it doesn't go, but she gets her own rebound. She'll kick it out to Butas. Butas in. A scoop. Can't get it to fall. Boy, that was close. Oh, that would have pulled it within 5 points, and they had a great shot at it. 4:50 left to go in the game. It's Meyer being hounded by Butas of the Sailors. Meyer has to give it up. Sailors playing aggressive defense all over the Tigers. Now a little bit of a breakdown. That's going to happen when you're playing tough, but they've got her trapped down low. Oh my gosh, the ball squeaks out of the crowd, and a long three by the Tigers is tracked down by Dietrich of the Sailors on the rebound, and the Sailors are coming across midcourt. Dietrich now to Warnke, left side of the court. So back out to the top. They're going to run their offense. Now back over to the right, looking for that open shot. Butas up top. Now the left side over to Neely. Neely back up top to Baumgartner and swing it over to the left side. Right side now. Dietrich taking on her defender. Beats her. Goes into the paint. Gets it up. And one. Heck yeah. Dietrich bringing the game within 5 points with a free throw attempt to make it a 4-point game with 3:58 left to go in the game. Lady Sailors playing with heart. It's going to be Dietrich now. Lucille Dietrich with the shots too hard. Good bounce though, and it goes straight up, back through the cylinder. We got a 4-point game. 29-25. Sailors in the fourth quarter coming alive. Now it's going to be Rodriguez. Hesitation step. Drives in, tries to feed it into the paint, and it's knocked away by the Sailors. A little pep in the steps of the Lady Sailors right now. They're feeling it. They're believing it. 3:49 left to go in this one. Trailing by 4. Now Meyer, pump fake on Butas, drives in the paint. They have to give it up. Rodriguez drives in. Nothing easy. And they're going to call a foul. I think that one's on Baumgartner. It is. That's going to be, I think, her third. Yep. 3:43 left to go. 29-25. We got a little stoppage here as we got one of the Rodriguez, who will be shooting free throws, tying her shoes. And the first free throw rattles around and doesn't find its way through. That's good for the Sailors. Stays a 4-point game. Quick substitution as Naomi Baumgartner will come to the bench as Serralo will come back in. All righty, she makes one of two, extending the lead back out to 5. Sailors now with the ball. It'll be Warnke bringing it across for the Sailors. She'll swing it to the right side to Dietrich. Looking for her teammate to slash. Now she gets an open lane, drives in. Oh, I wish she would have just gone up. Now Warnke takes a shot. Looked like a foul, nothing called. And Neely almost saves it going out of bounds. And it goes over to the Tigers. Now the Tigers with the ball. Drives into the paint. In trouble is Smith, but she's able to get it back out to Rodriguez. And she'll slow everything down, which is smart because they got 5-point lead with no shot clock in high school. You can work the clock. Smith now looking for something as Butas guards her. Now Smith way up top, just holding the ball at midcourt. She's not doing anything. They got her pressure. I mean, if anything, I'm going to foul. Just stop the clock. Whatever you can do, you got to stop this clock. Now it's Rodriguez. She'll drive into the paint, sitting amongst the trees, and she gets a floater to go. Oh, man, great defense by the Lady Sailors, and that one just found a way to get in, and that extends that lead now back up to 7 as the Sailors got it all the way down to 4. Now Butas, long 3, and she nails it. Oh, man, is she having a game. Wow, what a shot there. 32-28, we're back down to 4. With 2:21 left to go in the game, this is anybody's game here at Kelly Meek Gymnasium, Steamboat Springs High School. Now Meyer, timeout on the floor. Tigers, Sailors back in this one. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead right now and call that one. It might change, and I hope it does, but right now I'm going to call that one. The Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services bringing you the shot of the game, the insurance shot of the game. The insurance shot of the game tonight. That one is certainly so far. That one goes to that last 3-pointer put up by Brooke Butas. Keeping the Sailors in this game. Great job, Brooke. What a heck of a game that young lady has had tonight. Certainly everybody putting in their little bits here and there. It's been a team effort, no doubt about it. Doing all this without one of their team leaders, Ella DeWolf, who's been pretty much the point guard for the Sailors all season. And on the bench in a boot, the girls playing hard without her. The game is still at hand. There's a good opportunity here for the Lady Sailors. We've got 2:13 on the clock. 32 points for the Tigers. 28 points for the Sailors. It'll be Tiger ball, though. With no shot clock, remember, they can just run clock. Sailors will have to play aggressive, foul if they have to. It's Rodriguez just dribbling the ball all over the place. Baumgartner all over. That was a good opportunity there to maybe get a steal because she was kind of just dribbling all over the place. Now they've got her trapped. Oh, and they get it away. It's Shabbat with the ball. Now Warnke knocks it out of her hands. It's going towards the baseline. They've got her timeout. Timeout from the bench as the Sailors had the Tigers in a predicament right there. And smart call there from the bench. The Tigers coach with that timeout call. 1:47 left to go, 32-28. You could call that the insurance timeout of the game. Absolutely. Stay tuned. We got 1:47 left to go in this game. This is a doubleheader, folks. Stay tuned right here to KTYV High School Sports on FM. Stay right here. We got the boys game coming up next. Boys Sailors, the boys trying to get their season also back on track. Tonight will be an important game to win tonight. The Sailors had a couple losses on the road as we've took a little break of calling the games. Haven't called too many of the away games this year, mostly just home games. Now, here we go. Tigers inbound the ball. And it's going to be Smith, guarded by Dietrich. They'll try to feed it down low. Tall freshman. Nice turn and shoot, and just gets that to go real easy. But she's a really good basketball player. As a freshman, she's going to be really good in a couple of years. Now, Dietrich gives it over to Warnke. Sailors really don't have time to just kind of run this offense like this. They got to be more aggressive. They are down by a significant amount. You don't have a lot of time. Clock is your biggest enemy right now. Buta, strong drive into the lane. Can't get it to fall, but she'll be shooting 2 for the Sailors. With 1:10 left to go, she can cut it back down to a 4-point game here. If she can make both of these are important free throws for a girl that has had a absolutely wonderful evening on the hardwood. That one looks strong, and it is off back iron. Never really had a chance. Bend those knees a little bit more, young lady, not so much arm. There she goes. And the next attempt, that one's much better, and that one finds the cylinder, 1 of 2. 5-point game, 34-29. We got a timeout on the floor. Well, you get these close games like this. There's a lot of timeouts as we go down the stretch here as both teams jockeying for position. We'd like to thank Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law. When life gives you a technical foul, Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law, has your back. Criminal, civil, estate planning, real estate, business, and more. Go to ellensstrom.com and the agency Steamboat. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. The agency Steamboat has you covered. Like I was saying earlier, we got the boys coming up right after this. Stay tuned for that game. I'll have that call as well. As we sit here patiently in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, waiting for the snow to fall. 1:10 on the clock. I believe it's Tiger ball. That's right, it is, because we made 1 of 2 free throws there, and then there was the timeout. So it's going to be Tiger ball. Looks like the Sailors are going to come out in a full court press. Maybe a trap here to try to get a turnover real quick with only 1:10 on the clock. Now they inbound the ball, no problem, but can they get it across midcourt with the Sailors defense? They do get it across the midcourt line, and now they'll set up their offense. Rodriguez being hassled. Now there's a knock away. That Steamboat ball as Warnke steps in between the pass and knocks it off the Tiger and goes out of bounds. Turnover to the Sailors with 55 seconds left to go, and a hope in the heart. Here we go. It's Warnke with the ball. They've got to go. Coach is yelling at her, go, go, go. And now Warnke looking to give it up. Gives it to Dietrich. Dietrich drives into the paint, breaks it down, and it floats off the rim. No, but there's a strong rebound by Baumgartner, and no foul called. And there's going to be a foul on the rebound as they fouled the 6'2 freshman on the rebound there. That was B. Jordan with that. Boy, the Sailors had a golden opportunity right there to cut it within 3. Unable to get it to fall. Now, inbound the ball to Rodriguez, and she's instantly mugged by Naomi Baumgartner to foul right away with hardly any time coming off the clock. They had fouls to give. In fact, they still have a couple fouls to give. They can do the same thing here if they don't get the steal on the inbound. It's going to be Meyer inbounding it. Oh, Dietrich tries to steal it and doesn't get it. They get it to Smith, and it's going to be Dietrich that fouls. Close, too, after the Dietrich foul. Smith gave her a little love tap with the elbow. Got to be careful there. Smith could have gotten herself a flagrant foul called, and that would have really cost her team in that situation. Now the Sailors foul again in the backcourt. Now we'll go shoot some shots at the other end. Sailors gave it a try there to get the steal on 3 opportunities. Unable to do it. Now they're out of fouls to give, and it will be a shooting foul here. It's going to be Meyer shooting with 33 seconds left. 5-point lead for the Tigers. Window closing quickly for the Lady Sailors now. Free throw. Oh, hits front iron, bounces to the back iron, and then off. So no bucket there. And we got another timeout on the floor as Coach Baumgartner is not giving up on this game, especially with that missed shot there. 33 seconds left. There's plenty of time left. She misses this one. He wants to have something in the girl's mind right away. they'll know what to do because the time is limited. And like on the last time down the court, he was just yelling at young Warnke that gotta go. I know we want to run our offense because that's what we practice every day in practice, but we're under the minute, man. We gotta go. It's do or die now. It's drive in, get a shot away, let's get a rebound, put it back in. We don't have time to rotate the ball like we like to do and work for the open shot. That's no time left for that. 33 seconds left to go in this great game tonight. A heck of a battle here. Great to see, fun to watch. This team makes strides every time I see them. When I was talking with Coach Baumgartner earlier today, this is what I iterated to him that I have noticed is that every time I watch these girls get on the court, I see growth, and that's what you want to see. Now, Meyer will step up to the line for her free throw attempt. Her second one, she'll make that one. So she made 1 of 2, and they're back up by 6. So Sailors needed a couple threes or a couple 3-2s real fast. And now Dietrich tries to force it inside. Baumgartner with a steal back, jump ball, possession arrow over to the Tigers. It was a good try there by Naomi Baumgartner, but not going to be enough, and they're going to substitute now real quick here. It'll be Meyer trying to inbound the ball for the Tigers. Sailors playing tight defense, not trying to let it in. They allow the inbound pass to get in, and Meyer's fouled by Butas. And Meyer will go back to shooting 2 at the free throw line. 23 seconds left to go in the game. 6-point lead for the Tigers. Trying to ice it at the free throw line. She made 1 of 2 last time. That did help them. Move it into 2 3-pointers. That one's going to sink it. That's going to make it a 3-possession game with 23 seconds left to go. That one just might do it. Now her second one. That one looks good too. It makes both of them there as Meyer. That's called clutch in the moment. Now the Sailors back on offense. Dietrich driving. Good strong defense. Butas. Long 3. Oh man, it was right on target. Just came up about an inch short. Man, just about another inch, and that would have been all net. This game is in the books. Not official yet, but 12.5 left to go. 37-29. Sailors gave it a gallant effort tonight, and Meyer will go back to the stripe again. She's been there 3 times in a row, and that one she'll miss her first one. Crowd starting to fill in a little bit thicker for the boys game. Again, boys game coming up right after this one. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned to KTYV Sports on FM. Now she misses her second one. Butas now with the ball. She'll swing it over to Warnke. Warnke drives in. Oh, she traveled. Got just a little ahead of herself. Out over the tips of her skis. And before she made her pass, was unable to get the ball out of her hands for the travel, and unfortunately you can see it on the girls' faces. They know it's over. They gave it a great effort. Really good try by the Lady Sailors, man. 37-29, only an 8-point loss for the Lady Sailors. A gallant effort by the girls. Warnke had a great game. Neely had a great game. Baumgartner, great game. Even, all of them. Peyton Bender had some good moments in the game. Young Dietrich had a good game as well. But definitely player of the game for the Sailors. I'm going to give that one to Brooke Butas tonight. Had a heck of a game. I know she's wishing she had a few of those shots back. Great game, Brooke. Great game. Stay tuned right here for the boys' game. We'll see you in about 10 minutes.
Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Builders First Source,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
Ellens and Strom, Attorneys at Law,
The Agency Steamboat,
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services,
Mountain Eye Works,
Steamboat Roofing Company,
One Off Auto Center,
Yampa Valley Bank,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services. Solutions for life.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports Broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski bike run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor Sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Hey Sailor fans, Justin Reed here with the agency in Steamboat Springs. In real estate, just like in sports, it's all about having the right game plan. Whether you're buying or selling, the agency brings the strategy, hustle, and local knowledge to help you succeed. I'm proud to support the Sailors and even prouder to serve this incredible community. Call Justin Reed at 970-761-0094 or visit steamboat.theagencyre.com for all your real estate needs. Go Sailors!
Hi, this is PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley Bank is so proud to sponsor the Steamboat Sailor Athletics. The Sailors consistently have the best all-around athletes, biggest hearts, and the loudest, most loyal fans. Thank you for your support of the Steamboat Sailors. Listen and watch on Steamboat Radio, KTYB 105.7, Sports on FM. And remember, let's go, Sailors!
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Daniel McLaughlin. I'm number 10, and I play power forward and center. I played basketball for 5 years. Team goals for the season is make the playoffs. I play lacrosse, I like to golf and fish as well. My favorite subject in school is probably carpentry, just working with my hands. And then this summer, I traveled and worked. After I graduate, I plan to go to college for 4 years. And then my favorite movie is Open Season. I am Daniel McLaughlin, and I am proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Steamboat Motors is making it easy and safe to get on the road this winter. Come check out the brand new Ford Ranger XLT and the Super Duty F250 XL, or the brand new Ram 1500 and 2500s are on the lot and ready to go to work for you. Make work easy with the all-wheel drive Ford Transit van, or attack the slopes in style in a new or used Jeep or a stylish Ford Bronco. Steamboat Motors, a consistent J.D. Power Award winner, West Steamboat on Highway 40, and online at steamboatmotors.com.
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DOTSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Jackson McEntee. I'm number 33, and I play guard. I've played basketball for about 5 years. Team goal is to make a deep playoff run. I also play golf. Favorite subject in school is history. My plans for this summer, or last summer, I just golfed a lot. After I graduate, I hope to go to a selective four-year college. My favorite book is Red Rising. I am Jackson McEntee, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Mountain Iworks, open for all your eye care needs. Whether you're on the field, court, or ice, Mountain Iworks will help you play to the best of your ability.
Mountain Iworks!
Let our family help your family see better.
Dr. Erica Musgrove and Dr. Brian Williams provide comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Come see all the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses. Mountain Iworks, located in Central Park Plaza in Steamboat and Victory Way in Quigg.
Schedule an appointment today at mountainiworks.com, helping you and the rest see better.
Go Sailors!
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all the Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailors sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Hey there, this is Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. If you're listening to this ad right now, it means you're paying attention to youth sports here in the Yampa Valley. And I guess I know a thing or two about those, as I am a self-proclaimed recovering youth sports parent. I'm also a realtor here in Steamboat Springs, so if I can help you out with any of your needs whatsoever, please don't hesitate to give me a call. 970-846-5101. Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. Go Sailors!
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name's Cooper Erno. I'm number 25. My position is shooting guard. I've been playing basketball for 6 or 7 years. My team and personal goals for the season is to make playoffs and make a deep run. The other sports I play are soccer, and I ski and bike. And what I did this summer, I hung out with friends and played a lot of basketball. I plan on going to college after I graduate, and I'm Cooper Erno, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Builders First Source,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law,
the agency Steamboat,
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services,
Mountain Iworks,
Steamboat Roofing Company,
One Off Auto Center,
Yampa Valley Bank,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Welcome, everybody, back to Kelly Meek Gymnasium. We got a minute 10 here before we'll get the game started. We're back here at Kelly Meek for the boys game. If you were just tuned in for the Ladies Sailors game, the Ladies Sailors lost by 8, but it was a very good effort by the Lady Sailors. We got the boys game against the Summit Tigers. They've 4 wins on the season, and I believe the Sailors with 3 wins on the season. So kind of an equal matchup again here tonight. Doesn't look like there's anybody of significant size tonight either. No super tall players that I see, so both teams look like they match up pretty good on size. I believe we're going to have a national anthem here in a second. And here's our national anthem. Alrighty, there we go. As we were done. And we got the introductions of the players coming in. For Summit County will be Cesar Lozano, Lozalo, Ortega, Baca, and Omar Ba for the Tigers. For the Sailors, you got Kane Morris in the starting lineup tonight. You got Lucas Krupp in the starting lineup tonight. Reese Hoy. Luke Jordan. And the last one's going to be Connor Baptiste, and that will give us our starting 5 with 8 minutes on the clock. Beginning of the game as players are starting to make their way to the center court. Alrighty, so 8 minutes on the board. Players ready to get going here. I want to thank all our listeners for tuning in to KTYV Sports on FM 97.7, 105.7 on your FM dial and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. You can also watch this game at Steamboat Radio YouTube. I want to thank all the aunts, uncles, and grandmas and grandpas and everybody in between that can't make it to Kelly Meek Gymnasium that is tuning in on the radio or on YouTube. We're underway, and the Sailors control the ball. It's Reese Hoy, and he's fouled right away, so foul quick right off the bat here. That's going to be number 15, Ortega. And Sailors will inbound the ball backcourt to Reese Hoy. And he's guarded by Ortega. He'll swing it, looking for Baptiste. Guarded by Ba. Now he'll swing it over to Luke Jordan, guarded by Ortega as well. There, Jordan beats him to the hole. A nice scoop lay-in there. And the Sailors are on the board early, 2-0 as Luke Jordan gets them going. Now it's going to be Lozano, and he'll swing that over to Lozalo. It's going to take me a second to get these names right. And it's mishandled down low by the Tigers, and it goes over to the Sailors. And it'll be Reese Hoy that will be in charge of reading the ball across midcourt. He gets across midcourt, makes a spin move. Now looking to give it up. Trap on him. Quick over into the corner. Touch passes. Quick movement by the Sailors. Luke Jordan. That's Krupp. Lucas Krupp in the corner there. Now I'll give it up to Reese Hoy. Now over to the left side. Kane Morris finds Reese Hoy wide open underneath. And Hoy can't handle the pass. It goes out of bounds over to the Tigers. Great idea as Reese Hoy slashed underneath and was wide open. Kane Morris put it across the top of the defense. Had to do it with some speed so it wouldn't get intercepted. And Hoy couldn't handle the heat, and it goes out of bounds. And that's going to be Lozano. He'll swing that over to Baca. Baca now. Ortega with a three. Misses that. And that'll come off. Lucas Krupp with the rebound. Krupp now. Hesitation step. Now pulls it up. Jordan fakes it. Drives in the paint. Beats his guy again. Open shot. Oh, it's just too much spin. Rattles halfway down. Comes back out. Boy, I tell you what, he could have actually had an easier shot. I don't think he expected to be as open as he was. So he ended up taking a jump shot where he could have actually gone in, kind of laid it in. And now it's the Tigers on the offensive end. Number 2 going up strong after an offensive rebound. And he's going to be fouled by maybe Connor Baptiste. It is Connor Baptiste on the foul. That's his first one of the game. That was number 2. It'll be shooting 2. That's Lozalo. Lozalo now shooting 2 for the Tigers. 2-0. Sailors lead just underway here at Kelly Meek Gymnasium. That first free throw is good. 2-1 now the score. Baptiste will come out of the game. McLaughlin in for the Sailors. Now Lozalo with his next attempt. Bounces around. He gets the bounce, though, and it falls through. We got a tie game, 2-2. Now Hoy with the ball. Trouble in the backcourt. Tries to go all the way across. It's intercepted by Ba. He tries to feed it down low. Intercepted by the Sailors. Going back the other way. Luke Jordan grabs the ball. That was destined to go out of bounds, and Luke Jordan, Odell Beckin grabs that behind his head, takes an attempt at a shot, but it was blocked by the Tigers. It stays with the Sailors. Reese Hoy inbounding under his own basket, throws away out top to Jordan. Jordan beats his defender again, goes into the paint, kicks it out to Krupp. Krupp has his shot blocked. The team's batting the ball around. Sailors and the Tigers will come up with the loose ball. It'll be Ba. He'll give that ball over to Baca. Baca now looking for some help. He got Lozano with it. Lozano taking Kane Morris. Kane Morris shuts him down. He has to give it up. Now they move it outside. Ortega looking, gives it over to Lozano. Lozano guarded by Kane Morris. Takes the sidestep 3, and he cashes nothing but net. 5-2 now. The Tigers up on the Sailors. And now Reese Hoy, trouble at midcourt. He's going to have to get rid of it. He's going to get trapped. Doing a good job of keeping his dribble alive. Finds Luke Jordan. Jordan looking for McLaughlin. Goes past him to Kane Morris. Kane Morris gets him defender to move. Now it's Hoy for a 3, and he misses that one. And the Sailors can't stop him from bouncing out of bounds. It'll go over to the Tigers, 5-2. Sailors trail. Good back and forth movement by both teams here. We're going to have some substitutions as Jordan and Morris come out of the game. And it's going to be Cesar Carrillo and Oren Erno into the game for the Sailors. Now it's the Tigers on offense. It's Lozano. Now he'll give that over to Baca. Baca now up top. And Baca trying to work it inside. Defense stops him. Ortega with a 3. Miss. Carrillo for the Sailors with a strong rebound, and he'll bring it up and bring it across midcourt. He's looking to feed it down. Finds McLaughlin. Give and go with Caesar, and he goes too hard off the glass. Oren Erno, strong rebound. Oh, but he can't get it back outside, and the Tigers come away with it. Now the Tigers on the offense. Sidestep 3 right there for Lozano. Can't get it to go. Strong rebound by Baca. Ball's knocked out of bounds, and it says goes over to the Sailors. Baca didn't like the call, telling the ref that he felt like he was hacked on the arm, and that's why the ball went out of bounds. Now Carrillo drives past his guy, kicks it back out, and we'll start the offense back over for the Sailors. He'll drive left, kicks it back out. Now Hoy, step back, looking for McLaughlin. McLaughlin, nice move to the paint, kisses it up, and it sits on the rim and just pauses and falls off, and it doesn't go in. We're still sitting at 5-2. Sailors trail by 3. Now, straight defense has Krupp on the floor, knocking the ball away. I'm confused. Oh, nope, they're going to call Lucas Krupp on a foul on that play. Looked like a pretty good play. He maybe gave the player a shove that I didn't see. 5-2, not a high-scoring game yet, but a lot of action. 3:51 left to go here in the first. Summit Tigers in here in Steamboat taking on the Sailors. Oren Erno guarding up top. Now it's Reese Hoy guarding his guy Baca. No, that's Lozano. Lozano now will give that up. They move it around, and that's a shot from the corner from the Tigers, and it misses, comes down to Baptiste. That was Romero into the game for the Tigers that missed that 3. Now Reese Hoyce goes in, and now he breaks the D. Oh my gosh, and it's just a nice, easy layup, and it just doesn't go in. It just, I mean, that just bounced around in the cylinder and found its way out. I don't know if the Sailors are putting too much spin on their ball or not enough spin or the wrong spin, but for some reason these little easy shots that should go just don't seem to get the bounce. Now the Tigers miss their shot. Here come the Sailors. Quick pass by Cesar Carrillo to Reese Hoy, gives it to Oren Erno, and Oren Erno with his first bucket of the game. 2:53, 5-4, Sailors trail by 1. Good to see young Oren Erno getting into the action early. Now they'll feed a give and go down low. Sailors foul, nothing called, as the Sailors defense claps down hard on Baca, Alonzo Baca, talking with the ref, and I would agree with him. It looked like he got hacked pretty hard. Sailors get away with it, though. It's going to be Tiger ball inbounding underneath the hoop. And they try to go in over the top, and they do. It's a shot there, and it's missed. Oren Erno with the rebound, and they outlet it. And now here comes Cade Morris, way up to Baptiste. Baptiste has open lane, and oh man, he gets that one to fall, but that one almost didn't go either. 6-5, Sailors with the lead now. That one almost bounced around too much. Cesar Carrillo with a steal. It's one-on-one. He goes reverse layup, and it falls off for Oren Erno to clean it up, and he just floats one in. Oren Erno with 4 points early in the game. 4 points and a rebound for Oren Erno off the bench. Sailors 8-5, 2:12 left to go in 1. Wow, well, that's some fast action, back and forth, up and down. Both teams playing with some heart, for sure. We'd like to thank Steamboat Motors, Ford, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks with store-to-door service, and online at steamboatmotors.com, or visit their showroom, West Steamboat on Highway 40. Yapa Valley Bank, Yapa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and in Craig. Member FDIC. One Off Auto Center, formerly Doc's Autos. Same great service, same place for all your automotive repair needs on Copper Ridge Drive, specializing in diesel. Steamboat Roofing, for all your roofing needs, go to steamboatroofing.com, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. I'm Drew McElhaney with Steamboat Radio here at Kelly Meek Gymnasium. Sailors lead with 2:12 left in the first quarter, 8-5. Well, I have to say, young Oren Erno with 4 points and a rebound off the bench, giving the Sailors a spark. Cesar Carrillo as well, giving the Sailors a little bit of a spark here early on. But I tell you what, Connor Baptiste, man, I tell you, I don't know what's going on with the Sailors shots, but it went through, but it didn't want to. It tried to stay out. Oh, Cesar Carrillo almost with another steal in the backcourt. Sailors tripping up the Summit And it goes over to the Sailors as it goes out of bounds on the Summit Tigers. Sailors, I think the ref, if I could read his lips correctly to the Summit County Tiger, was saying that it was their feet just got tangled. It was Oren Erno with a three, and he misses that one. Long rebound. It's a fight for the ball. And it comes up to the Sailors. Morris, he kicks it out. Carrillo for three, sidesteps the defender. Up and in for three. Cesar Carrillo, 11-5. Sailors expand their lead. 1:37 left to go in the first quarter. Now Lozano brings the ball across midcourt for the Tigers. He'll guarded by Morris. He drives in, kick comes back out, goes cross court. Cesar Carrillo wanted that one. He was eyeballing it, playing tough defense. Now Ball with the ball. Now Ortega will drive in on Erno. Erno shuts him down. Fadeaway shot. Erno created that one and gets the rebound on the missed shot. Oren Erno having a good game early on. Now Cesar Carrillo comes, beats his man, finds an open three, doesn't take it, finds K. Morris. K. Morris now, hesitation goes in. Kick out. Erno, three. Erno hits that one. Erno now with 7 points on the game and 2 rebounds. Oren Erno on fire. 54-14-5. Sailors lead. Now, here we go. It's Lozano. He'll give it to Ortega. Ball from the corner. Way too hard. Misses everything. That'll get an air ball chant from the student section. And now they drive it in. And a kiss pass to Baugh. And Baugh's able to kiss that one in. Breakdown. Coach Tanner Stillwell not happy with some of the play from his players. Fired up on the sideline. Not happy with what they're doing on defense because the Sailors, what they're doing on offense, looks good for sure. 36 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Doubled up right now on the Tigers from Summit County, 14-7. I'd like to thank Mountain Eye Works for helping you and the refs see better. For all your eye care needs, go to Central Park Plaza or shop them online at mountainayeworks.com. Yeah, they got a little choppy at one point there, and I could see the Summit County ref coach talking to the ref, and the ref was just trying to say there wasn't really any foul. It was just the feet were getting tangled up. It was inadvertent contact. I don't know if that's the right word. Don't double check me on that. Now it's a little bit of pressure here in the backcourt, but the Sailors can handle it just fine. It's Kane Morris beats his guy, and as he turns the corner to go to the hole, he's fouled by number 4, Romero. Danny Romero there with that foul. Romero will also be guarding Kane Morris on the inbound pass here. They want to go backcourt to Carrillo, but he was guarded by Lozano. Now he breaks free. They just called a backcourt violation on Cesar Carrillo. I guess they're saying, because you can inbound the ball into the backcourt. I guess what they're saying is that he inbounded it. He was on this side of the line that went to the backcourt. To be honest, I wasn't watching it close enough to tell you if that's what really happened or not. Now, long shot, misses. Romero with the rebound, finds Baugh. Baugh goes up, can't get it to go, stays with his own shot, gets it back on the rebound, gets it to fall. 14-9 with 3 seconds to go. Baptiste drives straight to the hole, and he's going to get blocked. And there's some garbage talk there off to the block, and the refs are going to just let that slide. I tell you what, if I see that happen, I'm blowing my whistle and bringing that young man over to myself and saying, I'll let that one slide, but let's keep the trash talk down. 14-9 after 1 here in Kelly Meek Gymnasium. Thank you for tuning in to KTYV Sports on FM and High School Sports. We'd like to thank the Builders First Source for all your building materials with 2 convenient locations in Steamboat Springs on 13th Street and at Pine Grove Road. Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Come in for a test nap at Loggers Lane. And Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing the local point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to your business. Learn more at DotsonPOS.com. All right, well, we're a few seconds away from starting up here the second quarter. 14-9, Sailors still holding on to a 5-point lead, which is good to see. Good play by the Summit Tigers. Cesar Lozano's played a pretty good game. Danny Romero as well. They're coming on there late in the game in the first half, or the first quarter. There was Baugh. Omar Baugh had a couple late buckets there in the first quarter to kind of bring the Tigers back in. Now Lozano, he'll swing that over to Lozano. Lozano now, they'll swing that over to Baca. Baca now, Lozano trying to take Hoy. Hoy gets a hand on that ball and it misses, and that's going to be an over the back on, I believe, 23, Alonzo Baca of Summit County. It'll be Sailor ball. Sailors will inbound the ball, and it'll be Reese Hoy that brings it across the midcourt line. Hoy now will swing it over to Kane Morris. Kane Morris will make a move. He'll drive in. Ball's knocked away from behind by Romero. And then the Sailors almost get a steal. They're going to call a foul, though, I believe, on Luke Jordan. Nope. Yep, it was Luke Jordan. Erno will come to the bench. Jordan will come to the bench. Baptiste will come to the bench. We got Carrillo in the game, McLaughlin in the game, Morris in the game, Lucas Krupp, and Reese Hoy for your Sailors. Now it's going to be Lozano, and he'll give that over to Lozano. This is tough. And now it's going to be Baca with the ball. Baca looking to get into the paint. He does, but McLaughlin steps in and disrupts it. And he comes up short on his shot, and it's controlled by Cesar Carrillo of the Sailors. He wants to take a long three, and he drills it from distance. 17-9. Sailors expand their lead. Now here comes the Tigers. Good move there as they swing. Tries to make a pass, and it hits the rim, and it comes down to Reese Hoy. Now he's being hounded by two Tigers, and he beats them. Now he's got 3-on-2 in the paint. Young McLaughlin kicks it back out to Morris for three, and he hits that one. Back-to-back threes for the Sailors. 6:31 left to go in the first half. 20-9 as they expand their lead by 11. Now here come the Tigers. It's going to be Romero. Now over to Lozano. Now Baca. Now Lozano. Now Baca. Baca drives in. Floater. Can't get it to go. Strong rebound there by the Tigers. Can't get the rebound put back. That was Gonzalez with that. And Cesar Carrillo brings the ball across. Now he gives it up to Kane Morris. Kane Morris will pull it out. And he'll swing that over to Lucas Krupp. Krupp almost throws that one away. Carrillo able to handle it. Now Krupp. Kane Morris, top of the key for three, and he just misses that one. And it comes down to the Tigers, and the Sailors will retreat back. Lozano bringing the ball across for the Tigers. Tries to make a move. He'll swing that over in the corner. Now over to Romero. Romero guarded by Reese. That's going to be offensive. No, they're going to call that a block on Reese Hoy. Danny Romero trying to make a move onto the inside, and I guess Reese Hoy just a little bit slow establishing his position. Gets called for the block. It's going to be Beck Lozano inbounding the ball for the Tigers, and he'll give that to Lozano. Lozano now over to Baca. It's Ortega. Ortega guarded by Cesar Carrillo. Kick out three, misses that one, but a hustle rebound. Ooh, and a nice pass to Lozano, and he can't hit that three. Cesar Carrillo skies for the rebound, and it's going to be a foul on the Tigers. That's going to be called on Ortega, number 15. 20-9. And if you're just joining us, it's the Steamboat Sailors boys basketball team taking on the Summit County Tigers. The Sailors going right to left on your radio dial, wearing white and red. And there's an up and down travel by Lozano as he went up for the Tigers. Went up for the shot. Didn't like it, landed, didn't put the shot up, and was called for it. 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Sailors with an 11-point lead. Yeah, so Sailors are going right to left on your radio dial, wearing a white uniform, red trim. Oh, Cesar Carrillo trying to force a pass inside to McLaughlin. Couldn't get it to go. And And now it's a shot there by the Tigers. Strong offensive rebound by the Tigers. And they had to foul. And so the Tigers will be shooting two from the stripe. It'll be Ortega. Well, unfortunately right there, that's the type of thing that'll drive a coach mad. The reason you had to foul right there is Sailors caught sleeping on the rebound. Gave an offensive rebound to the Tigers, and the Tigers making them pay. So it'll be McLaughlin out and Morris out, and Baptiste back in and Erno back in. 20-10, 4:40 left to go. Sailors with a 10-point lead. Ortega trying to cut into that with this free throw. And that attempt is underway. It hits hard and comes off. There's a foul right there. On the rebound is number 5. Gonzalez completely held Baptiste. No call, but the Sailors control it. Now Lucas Crump, power move in the lane. Can't get it to fall. Great play. Just didn't get the outcome he wanted. Got into the paint, got the shot away, just a little too hard off the glass. Not enough finesse. And now there's a drive in by the Tigers. Kick out. Now a drive back in from that top of the key. And that's going to be Lozano with that one. Not Lozano. Now Cesar Carrillo with a dangerous pass, but it worked. Now it got Reese Hoyce down low, but Reese Hoyce kind of trying to make room for himself. Lucas Krupp, 3, too hard off the iron. And the bodies collide for the rebound. They'll say it went off Baptiste. And it goes over to the Tigers. 3:51 left to go here in the first. Sailors, what was an 11-point lead, now down to 8. It'll be Tiger ball. It'll be Lozano bringing the ball across midcourt for the Tigers. He'll swing that over to Baca. Now Ortega 3, and he hits that one for the Tigers. And they've cut it down to a 5-point game. So the Sailors, who had a commanding lead at 11 points, now find them with only a 5-point lead. Luke Jordan wants it. Luke Jordan fires. It goes halfway down, comes back out. Oh, boy, some of these shots look like they're going to go, and it's just too hard. It just bounces too hard off the rim. There's a slashing move by Erno. Can't handle the pass, but he gets it to Jordan. Now, Carrillo with a 3. Oh, my gosh. I know this is sounding redundant, but that went halfway down and came back out. I mean, literally went halfway down and came back out. And there's going to be a foul there on Luke Jordan on the rebound. 20-15. Sailors' lead is only 5 now with 3:07 left to go in the first. Timeout on the floor. We'd like to thank One Off Auto Center and Yampa Valley Bank for both being sponsors of high school sports. We do appreciate it, and Steamboat Motors as well. We like everything they do. And remember, people, sponsor the sponsors. These guys are able to, the only reason we're able to bring you high school sports is because of these guys. And let's show them how much we appreciate it by visiting their businesses. 3:07 left to go in the first half. 20-15. Sailors lead by 5. 3:07 left to go here. It will be Tiger ball. Tigers going left to right. Your Sailors going right to left on your radio dial. And that's going to be Lozano coming across midcourt. Crossover, brings it back out top, swings it over to Ortega. Ortega now over to Gonzalez. Now Ortega, step back, shot over the top of Luke Jordan, and they've cut it to a 3-point game. 20-17 as the Tigers crawling back into this one. Cesar Carrillo beats his guy, but looking for a bounce pass inside, but nobody there but Tigers, and the Tigers take it away. Now here's an open shot from the 3. It misses that one, pushing the back on the rebound. No call, and they're going to say the ball stays with the Tigers. As Baptiste went up for the rebound, you can clearly see him get shoved in the back, but no call. Now it's going to be Lucas Krupp up top. Lucas Krupp now guarding. Looks like they're running a 2-3 zone here. Sailors get him trapped on the baseline. Now they kick it back up top. It's Baca with the ball now, and he'll swing that out to Lozalo. Gonzalez back over to Lozano. Lozalo and Lozano sound an awful lot alike. There's a long, ill-advised three right there by Ortega of the Tigers, and the Sailors benefit from it. Oh, and then Cesar Carrillo has the ball knocked away from behind. But the Tigers can't handle their fast breakaway, and the Sailors back the other way. Erno fakes a three, gets his defender in the air, then pumps a two and gets it to go. Erno with 9 points on the game. Set 22-17 as young Warren Erno finding his stride tonight. 1:20 left to go. And that's the shot missed there by Lozalo, and saved by the Tigers, but to the Sailors. And now it's Cesar Carrillo. He'll find Morris, and Morris with a three, and he'll drill that as the Sailors expand their lead as they let the Tigers climb back into it, but now up 8. Now Cesar Carrillo defending hard. They get it inside. There's a shot, turnaround shot from about 5 feet out right there by the Tigers. Couldn't get the fall, and the Sailors now on the offensive end. What I like is Erno, after making these shots, is feeling pretty confident, wanting to take those shots, and which is what we've been waiting for all season. Now, Sailors miss a shot. Cade Morris with the rebound, finds Baptiste in the paint, can't get it to go. But now Cesar Carrillo gets bodied out of bounds, and they're just going to say he went out of bounds because that's a normal move, is to just be running straight and then suddenly jump out of bounds. He was clearly bodied out of bounds. The referees letting the boys play tonight. 24.6 left to go here in the first half. 25-17, the Sailors lead the Tigers. Now the Tigers control the ball, come across midcourt. That's Lozano, guarded by Morris, gets a screen. Now Morris still on Lozano. Lozano tries to barrel his way in, and he's going to draw a foul. They're going to call a blocking foul, I believe, on Baptiste. 20, on Connor Baptiste. As Lozano tried to get into the paint, and Connor Baptiste hadn't established his position yet. 2 shots here for Lozano. Cesar Lozano. He'll make that one, no problem. 25-18, 10 seconds left to go here in the first half. We got a substitution. We got an inadvertent whistle by the referees. So they'll take the ball back. Now give it back to Lozano for his second shot, and he'll make that one. 25-19 is the score. 10.8 seconds left to go here in the first half. Let's see if the Sailors can do something. A little full court press being put on here by the Tigers. Not going to allow it to come. With 10 seconds, they're not going to allow him to get an easy bucket. Oh, and Cesar Carrillo just turns it over. 3-pointer, miss. Nobody gets the rebound, and Lozano puts that back in. That is not well done by the Sailors with 10 seconds left to go. They gave the ball away and gave up an offensive rebound. That cost them, as they had a fairly good lead, but at the half, 25, your hometown Sailors, 21 by the Tigers. Stay tuned for the second half right here on KTYV Sports on FM at 97.7 and 105.7 and online at SteamboatRadio.com. I'm Drew McElhaney. I'll have the second half for you. Stay tuned right here.
Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Builders First Source,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
Ellens & Strom, attorneys at law,
The Agency Steamboat,
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services,
Mountain Eye Works,
Steamboat Roofing Company,
One Off Auto Center,
Yampa Valley Bank,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Mountain Eye Works, open for all your eye care needs. Whether you're on the field, court, or ice, Mountain Eye Works will help you play to the best of your ability.
Mountain Eye Works. Let our family help your family see better.
Dr. Erica Musgrove and Dr. Brian Williams provide comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Come see all the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses. Mountain Eye Works, located in Central Park Plaza in Steamboat Steamboat, and Victory Way in Craig.
Schedule an appointment today at mountainoaks.com, helping you and the West see better. Go Sailors!
Jason here with One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Use your diesel for short trips around town. Over time, that can cause emission systems regens to fail. That leads to vehicle derates and no starts if not addressed. Little road trips once a month will help the regen process work properly and prevent future system failures. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find off Copper Ridge Drive or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com.
We go the extra mile.
Steamboat is a great place to live and do business. I'm Chris Sias, the commercial specialist for the agency Steamboat Springs. I work with business owners, landlords, and investors in the purchase and leasing of properties for business, encompassing everything from development land to downtown retail condos, industrial spaces, and offices. If you need a home for your business, have property to lease, or are looking to invest in Steamboat, please contact me, Chris Sias, commercial broker with the agency Steamboat Springs at steamboatcre.com.
Hi, this is PJ Wharton, president of the Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley Bank is so proud to sponsor the Steamboat Sailor Athletics. The Sailors consistently have the best all-around athletes, biggest hearts, and the loudest, most loyal fans. Thank you for your support of the Steamboat Sailors. Listen and watch on Steamboat Radio, KTYV 105.7, Sports on FM. And remember, let's go, Sailors!
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Ori Barlev. I'm number 21. I'm a shooting guard. I've played basketball for 4 years. My team goal is to make it to playoffs. Other sports, I've played soccer. Favorite subject in school is math because I'm just good at it. I traveled a lot this summer. Plans for after graduation is moving to El Salvador, and my favorite movie is Ratatouille. I'm Ori Barlev, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, Sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life.
Is your vehicle ready for our harsh Colorado winter? The all-new Steamboat Motors Expanded Service Department state-of-the-art repair shop is here for you and your vehicle, servicing trucks, cars, and SUVs. From oil changes and tune-ups to full engine replacements and everything in between. Steamboat Motors certified mechanics will keep your vehicle running smoothly. Steamboat Motors, a consistent J.D. Power Award winner. Sales and service. West Steamboat on Highway 40 and online at steamboatmotors.com.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is a place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Bubba Morris. I'm number 32, and I play a guard. I've been playing basketball for 4 years. Team goals are to make a deep playoff run and to get better throughout the season. Other sports I play are golf and soccer. My favorite subject is math because I understand it the best. Over the summer, I played a lot of golf, hung out with friends, and played basketball and soccer. Plans after I graduate is to go to a college. I am Bubba Morris, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hi, this is PJ Wharton, president of the Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley Bank is so proud to sponsor the Steamboat Sailor Athletics. The Sailors consistently have the best all-around athletes, biggest hearts, and the loudest, most loyal fans. Thank you for your support of the Steamboat Sailors. Listen and watch on Steamboat Radio, KTYV 105.7, Sports on FM. And remember, let's go, Sailors!
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all the Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski bike run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Mountain Eyeworks, open for all your eye care needs. Whether you're on the field, court, or ice, Mountain Eyeworks will help you play to the best of your ability.
Mountain Eyeworks. Let our family help your family see better.
Dr. Erica Musgrove and Dr. Brian Williams provide comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Come see all the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses. Mountain Eyeworks, located in Central Park Plaza in Steamboat and Victory Way in Quig.
Schedule an appointment today at mountainEyeworks.com. Go Sailors!
Steamboat Motors is making it easy and safe to get on the road this winter. Come check out the brand new Ford Ranger XLT and the Super Duty F250 XL, or the brand new Ram 1500 and 2500s are on the lot and ready to go to work for you. Make work easy with the all-wheel drive Ford Transit van, or attack the slopes in style in a new or used Jeep or a stylish Ford Bronco. Steamboat Motors, a consistent J.D. Power Award winner, West Steamboat on Highway 40, and online at steamboatmotors.com.
Hey Sailor fans, Justin Reed here with the agency in Steamboat Springs. In real estate, just like in sports, it's all about having the right game plan. Whether you're buying or selling, the agency...
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Connor Baptiste. I'm number 20, and I play power forward or center. I've been playing basketball for about 5 years now. Personal goals for the season is winning the Western Slope. I play soccer and ski and bike. Favorite subject in school is math and physics. It just makes sense to me, and it's a lot of fun. This summer I worked a lot and did a lot of biking. I'm going to go to a 4-year college after high school. My favorite movie is the Fast and Furious series because I watch it with my family all the time. I'm Connor Baptiste, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Sailors Basketball on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Builders First Source,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law,
the agency Steamboat,
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services,
Mountain Eyeworks,
Steamboat Roofing Company,
One Off Auto Center,
Yampa Valley Bank,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Kelly Meek Gymnasium. We're just underway. The Sailors came up empty on their first possession, but right there, that's a three-pointer by Cade Morris, and now the Sailors get a basket right there. Now the Tigers come back down on this end. Lozano misses that shot. Strong rebound by Baptiste, and the Sailors quick up the court. Lucas Krupp on the block, can't get anything. He's going to kick it back out to Reese Hoy. Reese Hoy being hounded in the corner, makes some room for himself. Now gets into the paint, still can't shake his defender, and he'll give it up finally to Luke Jordan at the top of the key. Now it's Baptiste being guarded by Baugh, way out top, the two tall guys. And now he'll give it off to Cade Morris and retreat down to the blocks. Now Luke Jordan going into the paint, has it knocked away, regathers it, finds Reese Hoy, and he'll miss everything on his three-point attempt. And an air ball comes from the very small contingency here by the Summit County Tiger fan base. Now the Tigers on the offensive end, it's going to be Gonzalez. He'll give that in to Lozano. Back over to Gonzalez. Now it is Lozano. Lozano to Ortega. Now over to Baugh. Baugh in the corner. He'll give that one back out. Now driving in is Gonzalez. He'll put that shot up. He'll miss, and it comes down to Baptiste. And Baptiste will quickly give it out to Luke Jordan. He'll bring it across midcourt to Kane Morris. Kane Morris on the right side. Sailors now in the second half going left to right on your radio dial. Score is 28-21. Your Sailors up by 7. Reese Hoy now with a shot. He just missed that one. And Reese Hoy is now airball 2 in a row. And there's going to be a quick substitution here as Cesar Carrillo comes in and Lucas Krupp will go out. Reese Hoy will stay in. And the Tigers will inbound the ball. Tigers wearing black and green uniforms. They're going right to left on your radio dial. Now they'll feed it into Baugh. Baugh's going to try to give it up. Cesar Carrillo knocks it away. Here goes Cesar Carrillo out in front of everybody. Too hard again on his layup, and it's going to go back to the Tigers. Boy, Cesar Carrillo has had a couple opportunities like that tonight. He is fast. He's fast on the dribble. He actually beats players that are running without a basketball. He's dribbling and outruns them. Unfortunately, on the layup, he's going so fast, it's hard to find that soft touch and can't get it to fall. Now the Tigers with the ball, they're just rotating it around the perimeter right now. It's Lozano trying to make a move on Hoy, sidesteps him, drives in the paint, Euros it, doesn't get it to go, and Baptiste with the rebound. Now here comes a quick outlet to Reese Hoy. They'll leave him alone. He'll try another three, and that one just barely grazes iron, or that would have been 3 air balls in a row. Now the Sailors defense all over the loose ball on the floor. Jordan comes up with it. He'll find Baptiste. Now over to Carrillo with a 3, and it's offline. And the long rebound comes to Hoy. He'll touch pass it to Carrillo, and he misses his little deep shot, and Baptiste gets blocked by Baugh, and they'll call that a foul. Look pretty clean from up here, but my angle's a different angle than what the referee has. 4:42 left to go in the third. 28-21. Sailors with the lead. Connor Baptiste at the stripe. He'll retrieve the ball now for his first attempt. That one's all net. We'll have a couple of substitutions here as Krupp comes back into the game. Hoy out, Jordan out. And young Erno will come into the game, or Erno checking in for the Sailors. Baptiste will make that shot, and then he's going to be subbed out by McLaughlin. Daniel McLaughlin into the game for the Sailors. 30-21, Sailors with a 9-point lead. We saw them with an 11-point lead earlier in the game, and we saw it dwindle away. So these Tigers definitely can come back when they get hot. So here we go. It's Lozano out top being guarded by Krupp. Can't get around Krupp, and he'll give it up. Lozano now over to Ortega. Ortega step back on Erno, and he'll cash that one. It's a long 2. That's the longest 2-point shot in the game. 1 foot and 3 and 1 foot in the 2. 30-23 now the score. Sailors, Krupp all alone, and he'll take that shot and just misses. Hit front iron. And the Tigers will throw the ball off of Cesar Carrillo, and it'll stay with the Tigers. Falling out of bounds. Smart play there by Baugh to throw it off to the Sailor player. You can't fault Lucas Krupp for taking that 3. I mean, he was all by himself. You had to take that shot. And he came close. Just hit the front iron. Couldn't, just a little bit more underneath it. Now, Ba looking for a teammate, and he'll give that in. That was almost a travel. No call. Step back for Ortega. He'll miss that one. There's Lozano going over the top of Daniel McLaughlin. No call of an over and a back. And they'll actually say the ball stays now with Summit County. A new player in for Summit County. That's number 11, Tobias. Tobias inbounding the ball. He'll get that in to Baca, and Baca now back out to Tobias. Now over to Ortega. Ball in the corner. Back out to Ortega. He'll bring it to the top of the key. Now Lozano. Lozano thinks about a long three. Decides against it. Being guarded by Krupp. Tries to drive in. A little push off there, but way hard on the shot. And Cesar Carrillo wraps it up. Tobias all over Carrillo. He's going to get called for a foul, and there it was. It was just a matter of time before they were going to call that foul, as they were letting young Tobias really, really hound Caesar. But as soon as he did a reach, that whistle came. They were letting him body him. They were letting him use his body, but as soon as he tried to reach in, they blew the whistle quick. Now it'll be Cesar Carrillo controlling the ball for the Sailors, going left to right on your radio dial. Now Carrillo get it over to McLaughlin. He'll kick it back out to Kane Morris. Kane Morris trying to beat his guy to the blocks. Gets down there, gets tied up, tries to feed it out to Lucas Krupp, and it is going to go over to the Tigers. I don't know. That's a tough call. You know, the defender has his hand on the ball. They're saying the Sailors were the last ones to touch it. Now it is Lozano being hounded by Krupp on the left side. Now dumping down the left corner is Baca, guarded by Erno. Erno makes him give it up. Now a quick move there. Easily could have also been called to travel. That one is Gonzalez, I believe. No, that's Romero. Romero throws it out of bounds on the Tigers. So it'll be Sailor ball. Big substitution here by the Sailors. So on the court for the Sailors, Carrillo, Hoy, Jordan, Erno, and Baptiste. So going with a little bit taller lineup with both Erno and Baptiste on the court at the same time. Carrillo has the ball stripped away by Ortega of Summit County, and now the Tigers are on the offensive side. Now here they're moving the ball around. Ortega with the ball. He'll swing that over to Romero. Romero will give that up. That's number 5, Gonzalez, and he'll hit a three for the Tigers. 25, 30, 26. 4-point game. I told you these Tigers will come back. It's nothing's a given here. Sailors get leads, but these Tigers have been able to crawl back in. There's a foul way away from the basket as Baptiste had the ball out on the perimeter and was fouled way outside. That'll drive you nuts as a coach. Like, why are you fouling him way out there? That kid's not going to take that shot. And there they tried to steal it from Carrillo, but Carrillo able to control it. And now he beats his guy. He's going to go into the paint, slash dash, and lay it in. Great shot there by Cesar Carrillo. Defense broke down, and he took advantage of it. 1:49 left to go here in the third. 32-26. Now Baca, he'll give it up to Lozano. Lozano tries to go in the paint. They said no. Give it up. Now quick passes around the perimeter. It's Ortega. Now it's a 23. That's a long two again. That one is also from the top of the key. That's the longest two in the game. Top of the key with one toe on the line. Sailors have gotten lucky twice now. That's 2 points taken away from the Tigers because of a toe on the line. 32-29, though, only a 3-point game. Sailors had a control of this game. They were up 8 not too long ago, but now it's only 3. Baptiste trying to make moves inside. He's being hounded, and now they're going to call the foul. Playing tight defense where the Tigers almost got Baptiste to turn it over. Baptiste able to control it just long enough to draw the foul. 32-29, minute 6 left to go in the third. Sailors with a 3-point lead. It'll be Reeves Hoy underneath his own basket on the baseline, inbound in for the Sailors. Hoy looking for something, anybody to slash and move. He'll get it into Erno. Erno now with a soft pass out to Baptiste. That pass could have been dangerous, but it was all right. Hoy drives in. Great play again by the Sailors. Fantastic play by Reeves Hoy. Just couldn't get the bucket to fall. Got all the way up to the rim. Just an easy little kiss in and just I don't know. Just weird bounces. Doesn't fall. Luke Jordan on the rebound, fouling Baugh. Omar Baugh fouled on that one. Sailors, that's just their first foul in this quarter. The Tigers actually only one foul away from being in the bonus, but we're under a minute to go, so they've done that pretty good. Now the Tigers moving around on the perimeter. Ortega pump fakes, tries to go around Cesar Carrillo. Carrillo gives him a shoulder, and he'll be called for the bump. In basketball, that's a blocking foul. 44 seconds left to go. 3-point lead for your Sailors. 44 seconds left to go in the third. Let me make that clear. And there's a short little shot there by Lozano. He can't get that to fall for the Tigers. And now it's Cesar Carrillo with 35 seconds coming across midcourt. Looking for some help. Finds Baptiste. Baptiste, nice move, but decides to pull it back and give it to Hoy. Hoy being hounded by Ortega way outside the line. Now he picks up his dribble. He'll have to give it up to Carrillo. Carrillo now being guarded tight. Tigers out on their defenders, not giving them any space. Now Cesar Carrillo with 9 seconds, 8 seconds. We're down to 5 seconds. Carrillo looking to slash in. Nothing there. Hoy needs to make one more pass. Hoy at the buzzer, and he hits it. He hits that. That counts. They're counting it. Both referees say the bucket was good. Out of his hand before the buzzer. Big shot by Reeves Hoy at the buzzer. 35-29. Sailors by 6. Holy cow. Well, maybe that's trademarked. I wonder if that's trademarked by Harry Carey. You can't say that. Oh, man, what a great game. I tell you what, these Tigers, they will not go away at all. Not one bit. We'd like to thank Steamboat Motors, Ford Dodge, Jeep, Ram trucks with store-to-door service, and online at steamboatradio.com. I'm sorry, steamboatmotors.com. Go to their showroom located in West Steamboat on Highway 40. Well, that's me demonstrating how good I am at doing two things at once. Not very good at all. We got 5 seconds on the clock here before we start the fourth quarter. 35-29. You're listening to KTYV Sports on FM. I'm Drew McAleen. This is Steamboat Sailors High School Basketball. 8 minutes on the board. 1 quarter left to go. Sailors with a 6-point lead over the Summit County Tigers. Can the Sailors walk away with a win here? Sailors looking for a win after a couple of losses on the road. Now here comes Lozano across the court for the Tigers. They'll get it down inside, but there's nothing there. They'll kick it back out. Ortega guarded by Caesar. He'll have to give it up. A long three, missed, and Cesar Carrillo with the rebound, and he'll get it across, and he'll slow it down. Now all the way across court to Krupp. Krupp makes a move. Doesn't like as the defense closes in on him. Hoy goes into the paint. Decides at the last second not to take the shot, tries to dish it outside, and the pass is knocked away, and here come the Tigers. Ortega on the left side. He'll swing it outside, and that's going to be a long three by Gonzalez, who knocks it off the glass and in. 35-32, 3-point game. Cesar Carrillo beats his guy, and no foul is called. Unbelievable bad calls right there, as Cesar Carrillo was absolutely fouled. Nothing called, and boom, 2 back-to-back threes by the Tigers, and we got a tie game. 35-35, 6:49 left to go in the game. Boy, that really hurt. Coach Tanner Stillwell not happy that the foul wasn't called, and then it burned him on the other end. Not good sequence right there for the Sailors. And on the rebound, I think the Sailors foul the Tigers on the rebound. It will be Tiger ball. Sailors jacked up that shot, couldn't get it to go. And Lucas Krupp with the foul. Only his second one. We got a tie game here. 6:38 left to go in the fourth. And now the Tigers on the offense. They come across midcourt. Lozano. Now the Lozalo Now over to Bob. Bob way up top. He won't take that shot. He hasn't done that at all today. He's the tall guy. He plays inside. Now the drive on the baseline. They swing it back out to the top. Now back over into the corner. Ortega, one step, tries to go around Krupp. Krupp doesn't buy it. Krupp almost knocks it away. Goes to Baugh. Baugh tries to feed his teammate, almost knocks it out of bounds. Now Erno has him trapped in the corner, and Baugh will throw it right off Erno's feet and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. 6:07, tie game, fourth quarter. Tigers with the ball in the corner. Lozano into Lozano. That should be against the law to have two names that close to each other, but not the same. Playing right beside each other as the Tigers miss their first shot, get the rebound, miss their second shot, and it's gathered up by Baptiste and out to Carrillo. Carrillo now top of the key, setting up the offense. He'll tell Kay Morris, come get the ball. Morris now guarded by Baugh, over to Baptiste. They got a mismatch here. Now they switch it back as Baugh gets back on Baptiste. There's a great pass inside to Krupp, and Krupp can't get it to go, but he draws the foul on Ortega. Great bounce pass by Connor Baptiste from the outside to get the ball inside there. It's going to be Lucas Krupp shooting from the free throw line in a tie game. 5:35 left to go in the game, 35-35. Sailors on the road, games that they didn't win, they only scored 31 points. So at 35 points with 5 minutes to go, they're doing much better here at Kelly Meek than they did on the road. Now that free throw just a little too hard for Krupp, and the Sailors will get nothing on that one. Couple substitutions for the Tigers. Ortega and Gonzalez come off the floor for the Tigers. Look like Baca and Romero in. And Krupp misses both free throws. That will hurt you in the long run, especially in a tie game. Every shot counts. You can't be missing free throws. Now 5:25 left to go. Lozano drives in the paint. Sailors all around him, and he can't get it to go. And it's gathered by Carrillo and out to Morris. Now back over to Carrillo, and he'll bring it across midcourt. Ooh, that was dangerous backcourt almost by Carrillo. Almost did the same thing he did earlier where he came across and then stepped back. Oh, almost a quick throwaway there, but Erno able to handle it. Gives it to Baptiste. Now back to Carrillo. Carrillo looking for something, nothing. Now giving it up to Krupp. Krupp looking for anything, find Erno. Erno's looking to give it up. Erno hot in the first half, needs to get going again. He was feeling it earlier. Now he's looking just to give it up. Baptiste long three. Doesn't follow his shot, and he should have. If he had, he would have gotten the rebound. It's Tiger ball on the rebound. Timeout by the Summit Tigers. They want to talk it over. 4:40 left to go here in the game. Kelly Meek Gymnasium. Your Sailors are tied. All righty. I'd like to thank Mountain Eye Works, helping you and the refs see better for all of your eye care needs in Central Park Plaza and online at mountaieyeworks.com. I will tell you too, I will not. Yeah, I was last night in Boulder, Colorado. I went down with my son to the CU Buffaloes taking on the Kansas Jayhawks for a basketball game, and it was a very fun experience. But one thing I definitely noticed, I tell you what, you think these high school referees hear it? Oh man, I would not want to be a college referee at all. Holy cow, do they take a bashing. I actually saw one of the referees that was kind of controversial in that game late after the game, leaving the stadium, and they actually have police escorts to their car. That's how bad it is. So these refs doing the best they can. They've actually called a very good game tonight. They're not going to get every call correct, and we shouldn't expect them to. They are human after all. All right, 4:37 left to go. Tiger ball, tie game, 35-35. Lozano now, he'll find, that's Ortega. Now over to Baugh on the left side. Now it's going to be Lozano again. Dangerous pass all the way across to Ortega. Ortega goes in the paint, gets the Sailors up, but good defense by the Sailors. Stay with it, force a bad shot. Now it's Cesar Carrillo of the Sailors has the ball, and he'll give it to Hoy. They're going to set up their offense. Here they go. They go into motion. Everybody slashing, everybody cutting. Daniel McLaughlin up top. He'll give it up to Luke Jordan. Now Jordan, McLaughlin back to Hoy, trying to penetrate inside. Can't do it. Hoy, step back three. Ill-advised. But Cesar Carrillo notices that it's going to be short, and he goes and grabs that air ball. Now Hoy beats the D, goes in. He's clear. Makes the shot and was mad that the foul wasn't called. It was called, though. He'll be shooting, too. He was mad at the ref that was directly under the basket and wondering why he didn't call it. And I don't think it really matters who calls it, right? As long as somebody calls it. I get it, though. He didn't think that it was going to get called. Yeah, he makes the first one. He breaks the tie, 36-35. Sailors up by 1, 3:43 left to go. He'll have his second attempt here. Reese Hoy gets the ball. Rotation. Nothing but net. Makes both of them. Clutch shots by Reese Hoy from the stripe. And it's 37-35. You Sailors by 2. Now here we go. Baca with the ball for the Tigers. He'll give it up to Ba. Ba now back out to Lozano in the corner. Lozano has to give it up. He's stocked away. Cesar Carrillo with the ball for the Sailors as the Tigers come away with 0 points. Now Cesar Carrillo drives in, finds Hoy. Hoy back out to Cesar. Cesar for 3, and he nothing but net. Holy, that didn't even move the net. It was so pure. Great shot by Cesar Carrillo, who has, I'm guessing around 12 to 15 points tonight. I think he's got 3 threes. 2:58. Sailors pulling away by 5 right now. Now they find Ba underneath. Oh, Ba should have gone back up. He gives it up. Now they're way back outside, taking a 3. Oh, and it misses. It comes out long to Jordan of the Sailors, and he'll control it as he gets across midcourt. Oh, man. Omar Ba had the ball underneath, and he gave it up. He should have gone up strong with that, young man. Go up strong with it. But that benefited the Sailors as the Sailors come across midcourt, and a quick timeout on the floor by the Sailors. 2:37 left to go. 5-point lead, Sailors. I'd like to thank Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing local point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to your business. Learn more at DotsonPOS.com. Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law. When life gives you a technical foul, Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law have your back. Criminal, civil, estate planning, real estate, business, and more. Go to EllensStrom.com. And the agency Steamboat. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. The agency Steamboat, they have you covered. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, bringing you the insurance shot of the game. I'm going to give that one to Cesar Carrillo with that last 3-pointer that didn't even move the net. He gets the Mountain West Insurance shot of the game. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life. I'm Drew McElhaney, and I'll bring you the last 2:37 of this barn burner. It'll be Sailor ball inbounding it just over the line of midcourt. Be Lucas Krupp inbounding it to Cesar Carrillo. Guarded by Baca way out at the midcourt. Playing really tight up on defense. They're not giving the Sailors any room. And now Carrillo will make a nice little move, slide in, but he finds 4 Tigers waiting for him. But he'll draw the foul, and he'll go to the stripe. And Cesar Carrillo made a great move on his player, got into the paint and forgot there's 4 other players on that team. But he got bailed out by going up and getting fouled. Cesar now adding to his box score here. Boom, he'll make that one. So far tonight, Cesar Carrillo having a fairly clean game, which is nice to see. A little bend of the knees, rotating of the ball, and he gets that one to fall. Nice free throws. Makes both of them. Sailors up by 7. 2:22 left to go in the game. Sailors looking in a good position, but the game far from over. Tigers have crawled back, and they can shoot threes. And there's a slashing Ortega inside. He gets the ball, but he had to give it up as he was falling to the ground. Now, slash. Out to Ba for 3. Ba for 3. He hadn't taken one all night. Hits the rim, bounced straight up, and goes through for the Tigers. And Carrillo splits the defense. Now tries to bounce pass it inside to Hoy. Coach would love to have that one back. Didn't take any time off the clock or anything, but the Tigers missed their shot on coming back down, and now the Sailors control it again with a minute 40, 42-38. Sailors with the lead. Yeah, you want to work. Well, we picked up our nice timeout from the bench there by Coach Tanner Stillwell as Caesar picked up his dribble in a really bad spot at midcourt. Good call by the coach on the bench. 42-38, 1:33 left to go. Boy, back and forth action really going. Well, there's a lot of learning stuff, man. There's always so much to learn, and especially at this level. But to come down and to try to force that bounce pass inside to Reese Hoy, who's not a big man anyways. He's a small player. He's a guard. He's a point guard. You're trying to feed a bounce pass in amongst the trees to the paint, in the paint with a minute, 45 left to go with a lead. Pull the ball out, man. Run clock, man. There's no shot clock. Next year, there will be a shot clock. You won't be able to run the clock. So this year, take advantage of it. We need to run the clock. Run the clock. That's what they need to do. I'm sure that's what Coach Stillwell is telling his players. Like, guys, all right, we got the lead. What do we want to do here? We want to work that clock. That's our sixth man right there. That gives us the advantage. Our sixth man is the clock. The clock is their biggest enemy right now. Make them foul us. Make them put us on the stripe. Now the Sailors being hounded on the inbound, but they get it into Hoy, and then it's just man defense. And Hoy gets across mid-court, and he'll pull it up. Oh, he almost gives it up trying to get it to Jordan. Jordan's going to drive the paint, but he's going to kick it back out. Exactly what you do. And now a cross over to Krupp. Nobody's in a hurry. Oh, my God. Oh, Jordan was trying to save it going out of bounds. Krupp not happy with himself as he made a bad pass to Jordan. They did everything right. They were working the clock. They were moving it, and then they found the open man underneath and didn't make the pass. Everything you wanted was right there. Using time and getting the open shot. But the Sailors have a 4-point lead, so they can, minute 6 left to go here as the Tigers bring it across. Hoy hounding Lozano. Now he picked up his dribble. Now he'll get it over to Ortega, Baca. Now Lozano, Hoy guarding him. They're running clock, man. That's the last thing this team wants to do. They need to get a quick shot. They should have shot it 15 seconds ago. Now, long three that they had to settle for, and Jordan of the Sailors will rebound it. Now he'll get it over to Caesars. They're trying to foul him. Now bounce pass down to Krupp. Now back out to Jordan. Bench yelling for them to foul, and they finally foul. 27 seconds left to go, 42-38. Yeah, lots of mistakes there on the Tigers end of the court there. As the Tigers took way too much time to get that shot off in a 4-point game. They should have had a much quicker shot and a much better shot than the one that they took. And then when they came down on the defensive end, they took too long to foul. And the Sailors had a clean bucket there, but the Tigers foul away from the ball before the shot. But they're in the bonus, so they'll be shooting anyways. And it will be Cesar Carrillo shooting the free throws, was what the Sailors would like too, because he's a good free throw shooter. 25 seconds left to go, 42-38. He can expand the lead, and I talked to early, and I jinxed him as he misses that one. So he can't expand the lead to 5. It could have made it a 6-point lead here with 25, which doesn't guarantee you a win, but it guarantees that it will make it hard for them to beat you. They can maybe tie you. Now, and he misses both of them. Cesar Carrillo with the rare 2 missed free throws, and timeout by the Tigers, absolutely, with 24.9 seconds left to go in a 4-point game, and a chance there for the Sailors to actually expand their lead, and didn't do it. Will that come back to haunt them? We will find out right after this timeout. Be sure to tune in to KTYV Sports on FM every Monday and Wednesday from 3 to 6 for the Harvey's Huddle. You can listen to Tony Counts, Brian Harvey, and yours truly on the Harvey's Huddle. Talk everything from locals life, Valley life, to high school sports to pro sports. We talk everything in between. Sometimes you can't even get us to shut up. 42-38, that's the score on the board. 24.9 seconds left to go. It'll be Summit Tiger ball on their end of the court, so they have a full court they got to go. It'll be Hoy guarding Lozano of the Tigers. Hoy hounded him. That could have been a foul. There could have been another one. Now, it's going to be Ortega with a contested three in the corner, but Baugh with a strong rebound. Luke Jordan gets the ball, but he falls out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Tigers. Coach of the Tiger of Summit County wanted a kick ball, probably had an argument for it. 10 seconds on the clock with only a 4-point lead. 8 seconds. A three from the corner hits side of the backboard. And then they foul Cesar Carrillo as he gets the rebound with 4.5 seconds left to go in the game. It looks like the Sailors are going to put this one away. It is already a two-possession game. It will stay a two-possession game. Even if Caesar makes both free throws here, they'll have a chance for 2 threes to tie it, but only with 4.5 seconds left to go in the game. Caesar, though, certainly wants to make these to guarantee that they can't beat us with 2 threes. They can only tie us with 2 threes. That's 43-38 as he makes the first one. And he'll shoot this one all alone down there by himself, and he'll make those. He makes both of those as he missed the first 2 earlier. 6-point game, and that's it as the Tigers are just going to run the clock out. That's it from Kelly Meek Gymnasium. The Sailors get a win. Good for them. So girls fall in the first game, but only by 8 points, and they played a solid game. And the boys get a win tonight, 48-38 from Kelly Meek Gymnasium. Thank you for tuning in to KTYV Sports on FM. 97.7, 105.7 on your FM dial and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. For them, I'm Drew McElhaney. Good night, Steamboat.
Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Builders First Source,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
Ellens and Strom.